have Gary and his Ziegfeld teeth performing Goodbye, Yellow Brick Teeth. Here he comes out onto the stage. Papa Fooey.
The orchestra's ready?
Papa Funky.
I need more time to think. When am I gonna get smart? Am I too stupid to learn? To keep my big sticky mouth closed around Howard Stern? Didn't think I'd be with Paul forever, even though he treats me like duty. But I got a friggin' mansion in Connecticut, not bad for a moron called Papa
How you doing?
Hello again.
Which version of...
I thought you were with Paramount. That's why I obeyed you. He's the real one, huh?
I'm just a fake impersonator.
Well, you were very credible.
Which version of...
Tell me who you are and who you're with.
I'm with Infinity Broadcasting.
Affinity?
Yeah.
I see. I don't think I've heard of that.
Okay. Well, which version of Star Trek is the best?
Of the Star Trek movies?
Yeah.
I would definitely say Star Trek 6: The Undiscovered Country, which I subtitle Captain Sulu to the Rescue.
Are you a Trek? You're a Trekker.
Actually, I don't make those distinctions. I love Star Trek. I'm proud of Star Trek, and I revel in Star Trek. So whatever that makes me, I'm that.
Did you ever experience William Shatner's massive ego?
We worked together for, how many years?
Do you think that prisoners in jail should be allowed to watch television and movies while incarcerated?
Well, I don't see any reason why they shouldn't, especially if it's Star Trek. It might make them honest.
Do you think all these child molesters and killers should be put to death?
Child molesters and killers should be put to death. Well, now you're at, this is a personal political issue with me. I don't believe in the capital punishment. And so certainly I don't believe in child molesters. As heinous, as horrific, as despicable as those crimes are, you don't want to reduce yourself to the same level by killing another human being. I think we need to be above all that now. That's the Star Trek philosophy.
Do you think it's right that Ted Williams is being frozen like a TV dinner?
Like what?
Do you think it's right that Ted Williams is being frozen like a TV dinner?
You eat him?
Do you think that we could destroy the Arabs in the Middle East with a spaceship like the Enterprise?
Well, you heard what I said about capital punishment. Or was it you that asked me about capital punishment?
No, it wasn't me.
Somebody asked me about capital punishment. I thought it was you, because you've been asking all the off-the-wall questions.
What do you think?
Well, you deduce. You know how I feel about capital punishment. So, extending that, how would you answer that question?
I know. Did you ever have homosexual feelings about anyone in the cast on Star Trek?
Do you?
Oh, did you?
No, do you?
No.
Well, why do you ask that? Anyone who brings it up certainly is questionable. You got nice muscles.
Hey, do you ever pick up chicks?
Off the wall.
Do you ever pick up chicks at gigs like this?
You mean little baby chickens?
And do you think Uhura had a big ass?
She may be here. I think it'd be more prudent for me to say no comment.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Takai.
Sure thing.
Here's Ruth Salt.
Oh, yeah.
From Fever.
Oh, I love this song.
got some of that toxin out of you.
We banged twice. That was nice.
That's probably what made you sick, the backup.
You know, don't laugh.
What?
You know how sexual I am. You see me. If I get backed up, it can...
It's backfire on you.
Had vitamin B. Beth. She didn't even stand a chance. She walked in the...
You tackled her before she could get her bag?
I tackled her. And she goes, I need to take a shower and you know, go to the bathroom. I go, no, you don't. You'll do that later. No time for that now. I have my needs, and I'm the most important one. Come on, baby. Yeah, that's it. All right. Come on. Come on. That's not me. That's it. Yeah, that's where I like it. That's it. Only it lasted this long. I was so proud of myself. I hadn't cheated or strayed or didn't look at another woman.
What were those next scores?
Nah, that don't count. That's scores. And how about I didn't even get aroused at scores? I think of that. That's progress.
Really?
Yeah. I just say that.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you sick? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why do you go there, then?
Say, what are you, some sort of pilgrim or something?
I got like 50,000 emails. Stop complaining about the fact that you're sick. And I went, you know, you guys suck. Really, my audience sucks. They really kind of do, you know. It's like, excuse me, I was like, I could barely clear my throat yesterday.
Yeah, you were really down, almost down to the couch.
I was, and I mean, what am I going to do, not reference it? I have guests in here, I can't even talk.
Right.
People are just droning on, and I can't even interrupt. So.
Well, I don't know who was drunk.
So I was just trying to make an effort to explain my absence from the show, and evidently that's complaining.
But you weren't absent. You know, you see things a lot different than people do.
Well, when I have thoughts in my head and I can't express them, I feel absent.
Yeah, but you were here.
Well, sort of, spiritually.
No, your presence was felt greatly.
I always think...
Kathy Griffin, her TV show star.
Well, it was worth it if for only that, Robin.
Well, you know what it is? You know, like, I have a bunch of things to say, and I was prevented from saying them. That's all. That's all.
Well, you just, you know, you were certainly here and you controlled everything. You did a fine job.
Thank you.
Well, he didn't control everything. A lot of people were asking me who Renee Zellweger was.
Well, that was uncontrollable.
So weird in the email how, yeah, like some people hate Evil Dave and some people love him.
I think he's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I do too, but sometimes I get angry because we ride him close. Here we go. I won't complain, sorry.
Then they'll write in, what was wrong with Howard?
Yeah. Why don't you complain so we know what's going on?
Howard sounds sick. What, you afraid to say it?
I don't know. Somehow I feel like I need to reference it because radio is me talking. I don't know. It just seems to make sense to me that I should reference the fact that I'm not feeling well. I don't know. I mean, Marianne from Brooklyn has a better voice than me today.
Well, no, I couldn't say that.
I get carried away.
What was it saying?
Evil Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, Evil Dave. So we got email up the ass. Hold on a sec. I got to read you some of this. It's funny as hell. Because, you know, like, I kind of try to gauge what we do by some of the email, but I've decided not to because I think it's the same 7 guys writing in.
Yeah, it couldn't be a large portion of the audience.
I'm kind of like, what kind of loser sits there and writes an email to a radio show?
Commenting on every second of the show.
Yeah, everything is commented on. Artie therapist, Artie a loser for going into therapy, which I don't even understand. I mean, big deal. Artie needs some help. Who cares?
But Artie walked out. That's why he's a loser.
Oh, is that why,
Well, no, they say he's a loser for even going the once.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why. They have a different angle on it.
I can't use the F word, but it's like, Artie, you fat F word. Mother F word. You better not bet on the Raiders, you effing loser. Eat horse S, you guinea nigger.
Oh, my goodness.
Go eat yourself to cardiac arrest, you wop effing bag of smelly blubber. F your therapist in the ass.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a warning.
They are vicious.
The third time I've been called a nigger in 2 months.
Hey, see, who decided that Kathy Griffin was entertaining? Get that leech off the show. Well, it's my fault because I couldn't talk.
Right. She really wasn't here long enough to entertain.
Right. So every time she's been on, she's been funny. And here's all the, oh, Howard, you're such a crybaby. My throat hurts. It's too hot in here. I want to go home. Wah, wah, wah. Grow up.
Where are you when you're sick? You're probably at home in bed.
Oh, yeah. You're a big baby. Be a little more professional. I thought I was very professional just staying here. I don't know. All right, just stop your freaking whining and go home. You sound fine except for your whining about how you sound. No one wants to listen to this. Go home and do us a favor. What a dick. What a wuss. Oh, I'm sick. I can't talk. I want to end the show. I want to go home. Shut up and stick it out. You have a talented crew who can keep the show going with minimal input from your girly ass.
Oh, my. Girly ass.
Yeah. Go home, take some more time off, and take care of that scratchy throat, you total non-man, baby food-eating, attention-starved ass. H. I'm not allowed to say the word for some reason.
Baby food? I don't even understand some of these references.
Because I eat simple foods, I think. Or maybe I'm a baby, so I eat baby food. I don't know.
These are very deep people.
And finally, oh, it's hot. Oh, I'm rich. Oh, I'm sick. Quit whining, please. I don't know. I get so much mail about this Lara Flynn Boyle comment I made that I thought she was hot in that little pink tutu.
You seem to be the only one.
Hey, I liked it. So call me a freak. What do I care? I like women of all sizes and shapes, except for fat ones.
You're out there all by yourself.
While occasionally a psycho chick might be fun, in general, mental illness is never sexy. It's just plain sick for Ms. Boyle to treat her body like that and still look in the mirror and think, if only I could just lose 20 more pounds, then I'd be hot. I don't know that Lara Flynn Boyle thinks that way.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this somebody who knows her?
No.
Does she really talk that way?
And I'd bang her. And you know what I suspect? Judging from my experience in college on forward, every guy in the audience would bang her, too.
Oh, sure they would.
Because I've seen what guys have sex with. And trust me, she's a big step up for everyone.
But they can't get her, so they'll just say, she's anorexic.
Yeah. Everybody loved... Oh, everyone wants me to repeat the American Idol segment from yesterday. Or 2 days ago now. Did you see the ratings on American Idol?
I know, it's ridiculous.
Oh, my God, the show's a huge hit.
It's even higher than last year?
Oh, my God, yeah.
People couldn't wait for it to come back on, apparently.
Evidently, the whole country was stopped doing everything.
Right. And everybody was trying to compete with it last night. Did you notice that?
No.
The Bachelorette was 90 minutes long.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch that.
So my TiVo didn't pick it up because, or it doesn't know that it's supposed to be 90 minutes long.
Why can't TiVo recognize that?
I don't know.
Goddamn TiVo.
I just happened to be flipping around. I was like, the Bachelorette is on already?
Yeah.
So they were doing it, and then Star Search was trying to do their thing. You know, they were talking about their million hits on the Internet in 10 minutes.
Arsenio's so happy he's got a job. And now Arsenio, because the show is something, not a hit, but...
It was all right. It did okay.
It did okay. He is talking now more than... Like he was okay on the first show because he shut his mouth. Now he's got slogans, give me digits. You know,
hit me with those digits.
Yeah. He's,
slap me upside the head with those digits.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so he's ruining whatever success the show might even have.
Right. And then he's making his stupid jokes that make no sense whatsoever.
How about Carol Leifer being on that show? How'd they find her?
I don't know, but she's not there to be a comedian, is she?
No.
Because she hasn't said one funny thing.
And Ben Stein and...
You know, the only one who really talks is that Naomi Judd.
And she's horrible.
Oh.
It makes me glad I don't have a hillbilly mother.
And she... you know what the last thing a redneck says is?
What?
I don't know.
Oh.
Wait, so she does jokes like that? Like Jeff Foxworthy?
She's acting like the comedian.
Everybody loved Lord of the Anal Rings on E! The E! Show with Lord of the Anal Ring Toss was awesome.
Well, is the week continuing? It's not over.
Yes, that continues tonight. That chick was so hot. But instead of blurring out her ass, E! should have blurred out Artie's bald spot. The glare from his head nearly blinded me.
You know, someone called me and told me that The bald spot looked extra bad.
You kept putting on that hood. You might be knocking off...
That's what I did, yeah.
You took off all your paint. Larry King could teach you a thing or two.
Yeah.
I think they paint his head before.
Yeah, and he never wears a hat.
Right. People want me to rerun the American Idol segment where we scam them.
Yeah, that was great.
And I'll do that today. That'll be good. All right. A lot of people loved when Fred was goofing on John the Stutterer yesterday. Loved it. And a lot of people said, I have guilty laughter. I know I shouldn't laugh at something like
Right.
that. But he
It's
does
cruel,
it.
but it's funny.
He does it so damn good.
And
Oink,
John-
oink. It's especially funny when the guy's on the phone and Fred's doing it with him.
Say.
Because it seems to make him worse.
I know.
His stutters get longer because of Fred.
We should replay that. If I take a break, could you guys just rip that off the tape? If we have that?
Sometimes it almost seems like they rehearse together. Like Fred changes with them. And
It's a duet.
Some people love the Napier brothers yesterday. They're the perfect counter to Daniel Carver. The brothers anger white people like Daniel does black people. The Napier brothers are hilarious. Bring them back on. The guineas in your audience can't stand them, but F them. They need to get over it and get back to eating and getting fatter like Artie.
Oh, my.
right, I got over it.
But a lot of people are like, those two black dudes are like the Black Jesus twins. They're losers. Then even more vicious. Whoever those two niggers are that came on to evaluate that poor girl have to go. They were not funny, and it was just awful to tolerate while they were on the air. I beg for the sake of the show, do not have those niggers back on.
Wow.
That's what it says here. A lot of people hated them. A lot of people can't wait for Kane and Cabby to get DNA tests.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing when you think about it.
I think we have a guy who's going to do it. A sponsor who's going to put up some money or something.
They could be brothers.
Yeah. There's a whole story going on that if you missed it yesterday, it's awesome. You got to stay tuned for this. Believe it or not, Kane and Cabby, and if you listen to New York radio, you know what I'm talking about, they might actually be half brothers.
But really, could you believe it?
I know. It's crazy. And I'm not putting you on. It's true.
I hope it's true.
Well, you want to hear from people who think Evil Dave is funny?
Yes.
And then I'll read you the ones that hate him?
Yes.
Evil Dave has to be the funniest mother effer on your show. He's funny, the way retards are funny, and that he doesn't know he's effing funny. Effing great. What did he say in the top 10 list? It was so edited by that douchebag Tom, I couldn't even guess what was said. Either way, I'm sure it was funny as hell. A lot of people mad at Tom for editing. You know, they can't take it.
Yeah.
Howard, they bleeped out the last thing on the top 10 list. What the F is Tom doing, that effing homo? He must be a child molester. And then a lot of stop with Evil Dave. He's not funny. He's annoying. He can't read. It just makes me want to turn the radio off when he starts yammering away about off-the-wall crap that's not even funny. Stop putting Dave on. Evil Dave Letterman is not remotely funny. Other people you can delete from appearing on the show are Elegant Elliot Off and John the Stutterer and Yucko the Clown. Boy, that's almost everybody.
That's the whole show yesterday.
What are we going to do?
This guy loved that we pulled a fast one on the American Idol judges when they were in here.
Mm-hmm.
But that guy Josie from Saliva sucked, he says. His song sucks and he sucks.
Oh.
But the point is he sold 8 million records. I don't care if you think he sucked or not.
Yeah, maybe you didn't buy.
So there it is. You know. So there's a whole bunch of stuff to do today, according to the email. We got to replay the goof we did on the American Idol judges.
Replay John the Stutterer.
John the Stutterer, just for a second or two, and so many other things. And I'll stay here as long as the voice holds up.
All right.
You know. I don't know.
How did you get through the rest of the day yesterday? Were you okay? How'd you do?
Well, I was with the kids, but I was sick, which was kind of, you know.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Well, my daughter Deborah's sick, so we were sick together, which is actually kind of comforting.
Yeah.
She got the flu or something. You know, she just was knocked out.
Wow.
Well, she got so much pressure, man. You should see how much homework these kids get. And you should see, with the SATs and all that stuff. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, I can see how kids freak out, And I have a friend whose daughter is going through that whole college entrance process now.
Yeah.
All these, it took her months to complete the applications because they all include essays and all kinds of crap you have to do.
Yeah, I sat my daughter down, and I don't know if this is the right thing to do as a parent or not, but I've read too many articles where kids who are like A students freak out when they get a B and they shoot themselves.
Or burn down the house. Did you hear about that kid?
Yeah.
Kid yesterday, he was trying to apparently he was a good student, and he got a bad report card and didn't want his parents to see it, so he tried to burn it up, or whatever these grade slips are. He tried to burn them, and he threw them right outside his bedroom window and burned down the house.
Oh. Cool.
Cool.
Think he got grounded?
Where would they ground him to? The house is gone.
Yeah, we don't have anywhere to ground you to, but as soon as we get a house, we're going to ground you in it.
It's less pressure to get straight Fs. It really is.
Well, I said to my daughter, I said, listen to me. I mean, you can put all the pressure you want on yourself, but I don't give a rat's ass where you go to college. In fact, don't even go to college. Do whatever you want. I said, do not put this... I don't care. I don't. I really don't. Because you know what? If you're judging success by what college you go to, it's a lot of BS.
But what about, just learning and instead of all this I don't know, this achievement stuff? I mean, how about making sure people learn? These grade things and test things are getting ridiculous.
And it does motivate these kids, though. Some of them.
Yeah, but are they really learning, or are they just taking tests?
I don't know. I think my daughter's learning. I mean, she seems pretty smart to me. But
you don't know. She takes tests well.
Yeah.
You know what? My son's in 3rd grade. My wife just the day before yesterday was at a 2-hour meeting at the school to interpret his test scores.
Wow.
She's still not sure. I mean, it's 4 pages long, graphs and charts. It's unbelievable. It's only in 3rd grade.
Yeah. Is he smart or is he an idiot?
No, he's doing good.
Yeah. Doesn't make a difference. Don't get all uptight.
No. I mean, like...
Listen, between you and me, we were idiots. So who cares? How do you expect your own kid to be smart?
But I don't...
My kids are real smart. I mean, get awesome, great. I go, man, I'm blown out by that. How do you guys do that? I can't even add.
They work hard. A lot of kids really have a good work ethic with that nowadays.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah, they apparently teach them how to do it, how to study.
No, one of my daughters doesn't even study and gets these big grades.
Well, then she's smart. That's good.
I'll tell you one thing I learned from the show, just from meeting people and reading the mail. There are a lot of incredibly smart people out there who don't do anything with their lives. People who are intelligent but just don't know what to do with it.
That's what I mean.
And they burn themselves out in school.
Look at Mel. Where did he go to school? At Delphi or something?
No.
You went to Delphi.
I went to Delphi. He went to...
Yeah, he didn't go to a great school.
Did Mel go to college?
Yeah, he went to, Pace or, one of the worst colleges ever. And now he's a billionaire.
Well, you know that guy...
look at me. I went to Hamburger University.
Ronald McDonald.
I went to Ronald McDonald School.
Yeah, my favorite story is, Lizzie Grubman's dad, Alan Grubman. He's one of the top entertainment lawyers in the world. He went to Brooklyn Law, and he finished number 258 out of 261 students.
Yeah, and you know what? He was hired originally, I read, because he was a bad lawyer. Not horrible, but nothing distinguished him. And the record companies hired him to represent artists because he was easy to negotiate with.
They hired him so they could sort of control him. They said, hey, you're nobody, so we'll give you all these good artists, but we'll control you.
Hey, speaking of that, I didn't even tell you. I was sitting in Nobu Saturday night, or Sunday night. I was with Booger and Ralph and Ross. Who walks in? Lizzie Grubman.
Oh, yeah? Did you talk to her?
Nah. I mean, we just were staring at her.
Is she a little fidget?
Yeah, she got real skinny. I guess. But I'm sitting there going, she just got out of jail.
She's a criminal.
Hey, now she's at Nobu.
She probably gets a table real easy, too.
Oh, no problem. And I'm looking at her, I go, boy, her face is a little beat up, but you know what? She's not bad.
But is she short, or she's real
short and skinny and tiny and nice hair and everything. The face is a little busted, but...
Body's good?
No, she's real thin now.
She's kind of sexy because she's cuckoo.
The thing I have...
You can't take your eyes off her. You can't.
Is they kept saying that in jail she was eating all that junk food, but it doesn't seem to show.
No, she ain't eating anything.
Well, now she's a criminal, so that makes her sexier, absolutely.
She had a little nose job or something. She'd be a lot hotter.
It's amazing what a nose can do, because I did see that movie, The Hours, and they gave Nicole Kidman this huge nose, and she looks hideous.
Right. So thank you.
Oh,
now you know what my life is. Welcome to my nightmare.
I'm not talking about you.
Well, let's put everything on me.
But when she has her little nose, she looks cute.
Right. Hey, Sam, you're on the air.
Howard, I got a little beef with you.
What's the beef, bro?
All right, with all your hardcore fans, all these years we prayed. We know you were married, but we prayed that for some reason you'd be single so you could cash in the chips, start banging celebrity chicks. And even though you're with Beth now and it's serious, in the little interim there, I know you were doing it. You were swinging a little bit,
I
right?
was swinging a little bit, yeah.
Howard, you ridiculed these guests for years about not giving details.
And I do.
You
That's the only way I get the details out of them. I ridicule them.
But you never gave us details.
I gave you details. I mean, as much as I could, because, you know, unless you ridicule me, how am I ever going to...
Howard,
ridiculed. We've done everything we can.
We hoisted you up there, and then you just pulled up the ladder. You didn't take us with you.
You know what? You could figure it out from what Baba Booey said on the air.
We don't know
I
names.
missed it. Who was it? Give me a couple of names, man.
Well, you saw Angie. She said I was the best lover she ever had.
That's the only one we know.
Yeah, Robin, help me out here.
You can figure it out.
Figure what?
You know, you have figured it out.
How do we figure? What are you talking about?
I ain't going to bust people.
All right, I got the movie concept of a lifetime for you.
Go ahead.
Remember Mitch Blood Green, the tall, crazy boxer who fought Mike Tyson on the street?
Yeah.
They said the movie Warriors was based on him. He was like the king of New York street gangs. You're his height. You got the Jerry curls. You could do it in black makeup and do the Mitch Blood Green story.
Boy, that's great.
I'm telling you, let's do it, Howard.
You know, if you think about the show, you could figure out exactly who I banged. Well, first of all,
you only bang people who've been on the show?
First of all, why do you think we have Joan Rivers on so much?
Oh, get out.
I mean, there's no reason to have her on that much.
Yeah, I do wonder about that, everyone.
I have a guess. Gwyneth Paltrow, just a guess. I'm sorry.
She's not even been here.
I know. You know what? I watched her on the Actors Studio. Boy, is she full of herself.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I got to catch that.
Yeah,
I love to watch people get pumped up on that show.
It's frightening.
If they didn't think they did anything, by the time he's finished with them, they think they split the atom.
Yeah, did you see it, Gary?
No, but I TiVo them, and I saving a bunch of them. I thought that show was saved for people with, like, a long body of work.
No, it's not.
Okay, I just look at my TiVo. Pierce Brosnan inside the Actors Studio? I mean, what has he done?
He's James Bond.
Nothing.
James Bond like 3 times.
But
That's
I'm
it.
saying that's not really acting.
And that brings us to Remington Steele.
Yeah, can you imagine? Craig, you're on the air, and then I'm going to take a break.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
I just want to know, I don't know if you're aware, like Imers this morning, he looked in real bad shape, all coughing and wheezing and hacking. And,
He's probably got a cold.
he looks worse than that.
Yeah, well, he looks horrible. I mean, it's really sad. And you know what? It's sometimes you got to know when to leave.
Yeah. I didn't even know he's still on. You know what I mean?
He's horrible. He's horrible. He's a horrible performer. He's never gotten more than a 2 rating.
Is that all he ever had?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, does Robin need a date for this weekend?
Who?
No, she got a boyfriend, dude.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
All right, well, you're a man, Howard.
Mr. X, she got.
All right, brother.
Mr. X, boy, I wouldn't mess with him. It's probably going to box Stuttering John if I can get the money together.
You think Imers heard you had a cold, so he got a cold?
He got one, too. He's imitating that now.
Yeah, he imitates my cold.
Wow, Stern got a cold.
Yeah, Stern got a cold, and I got a cold, and all God's children.
Bring up some phlegm.
Yeah, let me see if I can show you what it's like. All right, anyway, I got to take a break. When we come back, we'll keep things going. You know that.
We're keeping it real.
We're keeping it real. Right, Ryan? Are we keeping it real?
Oh, we're keeping it real, buddy.
Right. Hey, what's up?
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Man, I've been drinking all night, man. I'm chilling. I just want to talk to Howard.
This is Howard.
Oh, it's Howard. What's up, bro? Hey, man, I got to tell you, dude, you had those porch monkeys on yesterday, man. That pissed me off. Then you had, like, Jurassic Dark and the other one, too.
All right.
Yeah, dude, can I play a game?
Yeah. Guess this sound.
What's that?
Guess the sound. Ready?
You're going to hang up on me, aren't you?
Yeah. Right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
You've been fighting with DJs lately.
I have. Like who?
Well, I don't know. I just heard about it. I don't even know why you waste your time, but I hear you've been fighting with DJs.
DJs mean radio guys?
Yeah.
No, I haven't even done any radio.
Oh, okay.
You mean Howard Stern? That guy? No, I haven't been fighting. He called my home early in the morning and berated my housekeeper. The lovely El Salvadoran woman, beat her up, basically, over the phone to get me on live at 7:45 in the morning. Yeah. And I thought that had a lot of class. And beyond that, I guess the guy's basically an egg timer. I don't care. I'm not fighting with him. I just don't like him. Couldn't care less about him.
Yeah, I just
I didn't get all the details. It's just like, oh, Chevy's into it with the DJ. No, just when a guy calls your home, you know, if he called your house in the morning and talked to your people that way, you'd be upset. You'd be very, you know, angry. But I'm not going to do anything about it. It's like a cab driver. Why do I have to deal with that? Yeah. Having driven a cab, I know what that means. Oh, what's a doggy disco, by the way? And I only have 2 seconds.
Doggy disco?
Speaking. That was on one of my early TV specials, Doggy Disco.
Kiss my ass.
All right, put it over.
Oh, I only wish. I only wish I could have your mouth on my ass.
Now, why would you want that?
Because it feels nice.
Have you ever had anybody kiss your ass?
No. Nobody wants to go back there. I don't let anyone go back there.
That's a no-fly zone.
Yeah. I got hair back there.
You're not getting that taken care of by Barely There or wherever you're going?
Barely, completely bare.
Completely bare. Are they not doing the
Cindy Barshaw.
butt hair?
Nah. You can do that, though, but what you got to do is you got to get up on all fours and someone, do you have a girl do that or a guy do it?
Oh, my.
I ain't doing that. I don't care about my butt hair. I just, keep it real.
All right.
Well, there's no way you let a guy do it.
I'll tell you what my girlfriend liked.
Keep it real because I'm keeping it real.
When she was away, I shaved down my pubes.
She did like that.
She liked it. I didn't shave them all off. I kept something there, but she liked it.
Well, what did you do? Did you shape it?
I did. I did. And I did a good job.
Do you shave or just trim?
No, I have a trimmer. Yeah. I ain't going to shave it.
But when you shape, what I'm asking you is, did you just narrow it down?
Yeah. Like what I do is I go real tight around my bits and pieces. And then what I do is, like on top.
You clip.
I clip it down a little, and I take it down a notch, So
is it like...
wish I could show you, but you're not my girlfriend.
Johnson in Miami Vice?
Yes. A little more than that. Yeah, that would look odd.
More like Philip Michael Thomas in Miami Vice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never done that, ever. Trims.
Well, because don't you have tons of hair? Let me ask you something. When you perform on your wife and you go down there, I don't know if you do it or not, but do you?
Yeah.
Do you like it if there's a lot of hairs?
I like the V. I'm into the V.
Right. You don't want a lot, but you don't want it like
no.
Crazy big.
No.
Well, that's what you're doing to her. She probably feels the same way, but, you don't think about it. Chicks don't, right, Robin? What do you think?
Well, when you get, close to the spot, it's a little like, whoa.
Yeah, right. There's a little much going on there.
Bars.
Wouldn't it be hotter if it was a little groomed?
And now that you're saying this, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, I learned it from porno. All the guys in porno are groomed.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You got gray down there?
No gray.
Man, how'd you avoid the gray?
It's genetics. I don't have gray hair. I mean, I got a couple, but not a lot.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah, I mean, give it a chance.
But he doesn't have a lot of gray.
Yeah. How about this? If you go to completely bare and you want to remove body hair, if it's gray, they can't remove it.
So you better get it removed now.
That's right.
Why is that?
Because it doesn't have the right...
It has to have pigment or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what she told me. Cindy.
I'm already screwed on some level.
Yeah, I got to go see her this weekend.
Oh, is it this weekend?
Yeah, get some body hair removed. It's working. I'm less hairy. I hate body hair.
Where is it that you're having work done?
With the top of my back.
Let me see.
It's so minute. It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. I'm not a real hairy guy, but it's just enough that
Just let me see.
I don't want to take my clothes off. I feel sick.
Oh, you.
I'll do it for you on Monday.
All right. I want to see this.
Yeah. I do like my shoulders and the back of my arms.
Okay. Oh.
Like right here, up here.
I know the back of your arms had hair. Where is it on your back? Your
on my shoulder, like up here, I have some hairs.
Really?
Yeah. Like by the base of my neck.
Oh, in the back.
Yeah. It's gross. I always hated that. I know some guys don't care, but I do. Makes you look like an old fart.
Here you go.
Anything to... I'm an old fart, but I don't want to look like one.
I know young guys who have hair everywhere.
Yeah, it's gross. And what do you always do? You goof on them.
Yes, of course.
You do. You're like, hey, look at that guy. Looks like he's wearing a shirt.
He's still dressed.
I really don't want to be goofed on. Be honest with you.
You know those kids in like the 7th grade, like some guys got hair a little too soon in life?
Yeah.
That's really embarrassing.
Yeah, that's the guy who can go buy you alcohol when you're in the 7th grade. Because he looks like a man.
They have a beard.
Yeah, everybody knows one guy like that.
Right.
Yeah. There was a guy in Roosevelt named Glenn something or other. I remember him. The guy looked like he was 25, 30 years old. And he was in 7th grade.
Wow.
It was weird. I wonder what he looks like now. He's got to be dead. He was aging fast.
Who looks old
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah, it looked really odd that he was in 7th grade. And he looked like a man. He shaved. He had a full, growth.
Ugh.
You know who matured early? Dr. Lou.
Did he get that big hairy, because he's got a thick beard.
Yeah, he matured early. Yeah. He was able to, he was able to go out with older women.
Really? Like, how old did he get?
When we were, 16, he was seeing, I think, a 20-year-old.
You're kidding.
They were into it. In fact, we'd go to summer camp, and they would think he was a counselor.
How did he tell the 20-year-old that he was in high school?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, if you're 16, your buddy's got a 20-year-old, he's the coolest.
And you should have seen this chick.
Yeah.
He was a good-looking dude.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I think she was babysitting once for a kid, and she wanted to get on with him. He said, not in front of the kid. She was going to bang him. You ever do that? You ever, bang a chick and her kid is in the next room?
No, I have never done that.
Me either.
Yeah, my wife.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, your kids, maybe, but not hers.
Yeah. Then you hurry up and finish. This is a drag.
I once had a one-night stand with a stripper in New Orleans, and then she took me to her parents' house the next day. I had to have breakfast with her parents.
Why? Did you think you were going to marry her?
I don't know, but she was my ride, so I had to go. It was weird.
You know what was really hot once? I banged a chick. She served me breakfast in bed, brought me fed me.
That's great.
Yeah, that was hot.
Yeah, that is hot. I've had people do that.
Have you?
Yes.
A dude did that?
Yeah.
Man.
Is he gay?
What a gentleman.
What is he? Was he gay?
Did you have any respect for him?
Very appreciative.
Yeah,
that was
well, you're
wonderful. Good. Then he fed me.
Was it Mr. X? No.
I mean, after sex, the last thing a guy thinks about is cooking. Maybe eating.
It was the morning after.
This girl was really hot, and she was on the Zone, where they deliver.
Oh, she didn't even make it.
No. But what happened, when you're on the Zone, let me explain to you why this is even more relevant.
What?
When you're on the Zone, they deliver the exact amount of food you can eat. So this chick was hungry. She gave me her food, her Zone food. Now, that to me means she dug me. Because I'm in bed, and she goes, oh, you know what, I'm on the Zone. I said, oh, you do that? She goes, yeah, they deliver the meals. They just delivered my breakfast. I go, gee, I wonder what that tastes like. She goes, well, I'm going to feed you mine. And I went, well, what are you going to eat? Don't worry about it. She fed me her Zone.
I think it's more sexy if they cook it for you.
Hey.
Yeah, but that implies she was a heifer, though.
Oh, no.
She was on the Zone.
You've seen this chick.
John, you're missing...
Really thin people.
This was no heifer.
John, you're missing a major clue here. The Zone was not around before he was married.
That's right.
So we got a time frame.
Oh, I'm talking about after my divorce.
Oh, I thought you were talking about when you were in
The Zone is recent.
There wasn't no Zone in 1970.
Recent history.
I ain't talking about college now. I'm talking about a real hot chick.
Yeah, that's an important clue you missed there.
Oh, you vey.
And girls who are having their meals delivered, they're really working it.
Oh, this girl has to work it.
Was she a model?
A little more than that.
Famous chick?
Black or white?
Yeah.
She's a famous chick.
Well,
black or white?
White.
We go through all long ones we think.
Get in the Zone.
Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. I remember hooking up with her, too.
How'd you do that?
How'd I hook up?
Yeah.
I was out. We were drinking. Right? Of course.
Was she a friend
wait
first?
a minute. Was she with the group you were with? Or
I met her that night.
Okay. At a club?
Yes. We were dancing. We were drinking. And she said, give me a ride home. We gave her a ride home. And she says, why don't you come in and see my house? You know, my place. What do you call it? Apartment. I go, okay. And I said, I got to go. You know, I was in there she gave me the tour. I said, listen, I got to go. She was, like, dressed unbelievable. Big boobs, you know, perfect. So I said, I got to go, which I did. I had an early morning appointment, a whole thing going on. I said, I'll see you. I'll give you a call. She goes, what can I do to convince you to stay?
Oh, gee.
Wait a second. I said, what are you talking about? She goes, what can I do to convince you to stay? I said, I don't know. She said, look at this. She undresses. She just leaves on a belly chain.
A belly chain?
She had a belly chain on. The sexiest thing I ever saw in my life.
Christmas.
And high heels. She strips down. I mean, I'm looking at her and I said, stay right here, hold on. I went outside. I had this car service. I said to the guy, you pick me up tomorrow morning.
Take a hike.
Yeah, get out. Guy was laughing his ass off.
I'm sure.
Can we get that guy on the phone?
Oh, that's funny.
Is she,
you know what sucks is every one of that driver's friends knows who it was, but we don't.
Yeah, right.
So wait, when you say that she's more than a model, like what would be more than a model?
More than a model to me.
Would an actress or like a Playboy chick be more than a model?
I'm not going to even talk. I'm not going to talk about it. But that's a story.
Wait, big boobs.
And let me tell you something. A nice girl, too.
Big boobs. Models don't usually have big boobs.
And for a variety of reasons, we didn't get to see each other again. But could have been something there. You never know.
Well, can you give us her initials?
No.
It's got to be
blonde, brunette.
Brunette.
Adrienne Barbeau.
That's it. You got it.
Adrienne Barbeau.
No. Carol Burnett.
Wow.
Actually, her initials, you want them?
Yeah.
You'll never guess it.
Oh, God.
SM.
SM.
I'll give you a hint.
Are those the real initials?
Susanna. Beautiful.
Wait.
Loving.
Oh, so it was because she was married.
Yeah.
The bubbling husband was coming home.
Man, you had some experiences, man. In like a short period of time.
I think I know who was there. Ronnie was there that night.
So Ronnie knows.
Ronnie knows.
Ronnie, get in here.
Hey, Ronnie, am I lying?
No one thinks you're lying.
We're trying to figure out who it is.
We're trying to find out who it is.
No.
Can you give us like one clue?
It's a very sensitive situation.
SM?
Yeah, just one clue.
Susanna Melendez.
Stan Musial?
Were you there?
That's not real.
Don't give any details, but you were there, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, listen to him. Boy, is he close to the
Look at Ron walking in like Clint Eastwood.
She was hot, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Look at that face.
Me? Yeah.
He's smiling like he banged it.
I know. Look at him.
Under or over 30?
I don't know. See, he didn't know anything.
Look at Ron.
I think we're going to have to torture him.
Go ahead.
He's not going to
He won't break.
Nah.
I mean, you know what? I got to date a few women. And let me tell you something. I like this woman a lot.
So why couldn't you get together?
It was there was a bunch of situation going on.
It was a
late night too. There was a lot of convincing going on.
Right.
It didn't work.
There was a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
But he didn't even know. He liked her that one night. Who knows what it would be?
I mean, listen, who knows? But I really liked her as a person, too, for that night.
Right. You knew her that night while you were drinking and dancing.
I would have liked to have known her better.
Can you tell us the club that you were dancing with her?
No.
What's the difference? Does it matter?
Because I'm going to call the club.
And it doesn't even matter if you say you'd like to have had another date. That doesn't mean anything.
I caught a little bit of this. Is this a famous person? Or
No.
Okay, I know this whole story.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
How do you know it? You ran into that driver?
As a matter of fact, I had that driver the next morning, and he told me what time he dropped you off.
Oh.
Are you kidding? Oh, that's funny. And you know who it is?
Yeah.
Wow. She's not famous?
Not famous, but, you know, for guys like us, she's famous. Right?
Well, how was that fair? Ronnie and Gary get to know?
Yeah, that's not fair.
He knows by accident.
No,
it's no big deal. Forget it.
Hey, Gary, you know, didn't get come to the birthday party. He knows this. That's good.
There you go. That's why you didn't get invited.
You might have had too many drinks and spilt the beans, man.
I just like the fact that I'm a classy guy. I don't, you know, I'm not
Who
busting
cares
people.
about that?
I do.
We don't care what you care about.
He doesn't F and tell.
Hell no.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, but no,
You told other people. You just don't tell us.
No, I didn't. These people just happen to be there.
You've never told another friend.
Nope.
You didn't talk to Ralph about it the next day. You lied.
Most certainly did not.
Girl you had.
He doesn't know the half of it.
Really? Well, he acts like he does.
Yeah.
The only time he knows something is if he's there.
You know you told him.
No, I don't. He wouldn't know about this. I wouldn't tell anybody.
I saw stuff earlier the night before, but then when the driver told me, my driver was exhausted.
All right. Okay. So let's dump it and never bring it up again.
I didn't.
You're going to tell me.
No.
Gary, you're starting to dump it out.
I don't want to. You see,
No.
Those teeth always give away too much.
What interview is this? This is rotten.
Yeah, it was good enough for you.
I never talked to anybody about that, just so you know.
Yeah. Why don't you announce the name of the guy who did anal?
She doesn't know it.
Audrey, I told you that years ago.
Was it out his last
name? Well, the girl I was with was Audrey.
You can't give us any good clue, just one.
What kind of guy's name is Audrey? What's the deal with that?
He gave her anal. He must be half a man there.
It was a hot
man. Yeah. Audrey. Hey, what were you talking about to me during the commercials?
I was talking about The Bachelorette.
See, I didn't see... Well, evidently, she eliminated a bunch of guys. It's down to 4 guys now.
Right, I haven't seen the end. I only saw, like, bits and pieces at the beginning because it was on late.
I didn't watch it, and then John started telling me the end, and I got pissed. But you know what?
What?
I might as well know. We might as well know so we can discuss it.
Well, you know what was funny? Because you talk about guys wimping out. There were guys who had songs written. There were guys who were reciting poetry.
Right.
They were doing everything they could think of.
The guys are, you know, it just...
Guys are dicks.
Yeah, it shows you what douches guys are. Like, every angle they try and, like, get.
But, you know, if a chick's into you, she's just going to be into you, and that's it.
Right. No matter what you do, if she's not into you, I don't care. You could write the greatest poem ever. She's not going to do you.
That's the point.
Are the guys being douches, like, genuinely, or is it them just being fake and just trying to do whatever they can?
No, they're trying. Yeah, they're being fake. They're trying to win her over.
Because when you see them when they're just with the guys, these are totally different guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Different tone of voice and everything.
Yeah. They got a whole attitude with her. But meanwhile, John told me, if you don't want to know this, what can I tell you?
Go ahead.
John told me she dumped the fat guy.
Of course.
Yeah.
You knew that was happening.
Yeah, well, I just told you because you've been saying that for a while now.
As sure as I knew the Jets wouldn't be in the Super Bowl, I knew the fat guy was going.
You know, she had
I knew the black guy was going.
Her 3 friends there yesterday.
Right.
And somehow one of her friends got to be Shannon from the last show.
Yeah. Yeah, what was that all about? Because that shows you she has no friends.
Right. I was going to say, she had to pick up a friend from the show because she has no friends.
Right.
Well, like the best is after she eliminates the fat guy, she whispered to the, you know, if I could have chosen 5, I would have chose you. So he would have been the 5th.
Right.
He would always be around for comic relief, but she's never going to take him.
But he was a dope because when she sat down with him, like he goes, I don't really want to leave Michigan because my family's there. I mean, like, why say that?
Hey, dude, that's the closest you're going to get to a piece of ass.
But do you want to know who she chose in him?
Which 4 dudes?
Yeah.
It's only 4?
Yeah, it's down to 4 now. Okay. And now they go to visit.
I would have known by name.
Well, I won't need. Well, I could just tell you which, you know.
All right, what are the 4?
Well, the guy who writes the poetry.
That's the fireman.
The fireman.
Yeah.
She ain't picking him because he's a fireman, and it's not enough money for a broad like that. That's number 1.
All right.
She got rid of the basketball player.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, of course, you knew that right from the beginning. You know why? No chick respects an ass dude who gives up a basketball career, even if it's in Europe, to go on a dating show. It's like, dude, are you a nut? Like, no, chicks don't have any respect for that.
Yeah, but you know what?
If she met him playing basketball in Europe, she'd be totally turned on. He goes, guess what I did? I gave up my job playing basketball in Europe so I could come meet you. And she's like, psycho.
Yeah, because now what does he have?
Nothing.
You know, the funny thing about the fireman, too, is that when, I think it was the fireman, when Shannon walked into the room, he was like, ooh, I had a little crush on her, too, from the last show.
Right.
It's like, all these guys were just psycho,
None of them
stalking the girls on the show.
Guys can fall in love with anybody.
She made out with like 4 of them already.
Yeah,
you know,
Krista, yeah.
So who else did she pick? I got to take a break.
All right, well, she got rid of that ugly-looking blonde guy with the long hair. She got rid
Rob,
of him. Yeah. But so she picked the poetry guy. The guy who gave her the Tiffany thing right in the beginning,
right?
Who's a real idiot. That guy.
She kissed the first time.
Yeah. He blew it. Yeah.
So it's him. It's a poetry, and it's the the tall, good-looking guy, the financial analyst.
Right. I forget. Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, who she made out with.
That's the guy who's going to win.
Yeah, he's going to win.
Because you know what? The best-looking guy wins with the best job.
And what did he say? When he walked out of the car that first night, she was like, whoa.
Yeah, he's good-looking, and he's got a good job. And she hears financial. She don't know what that means. Financial. That could be anything, but she hears financial analyst. It sounds like he knows what he's doing.
Well, she might even give up a little bit of looks.
Right.
Well, she says in the show, she goes, well, I'm also looking for financial security,
because you know what? Guess what? She doesn't do anything. She's a physical therapist.
Cheerleader.
She probably barely shows up for work. She's so busy doing reality shows. And she's a cheerleader. P.S. No money. Waiting for his sucker.
Cheerleaders get, even in, like, the Lakers get like $50 a game.
Right.
Whatever exposure you can get.
That's what those chicks make, $50 a game.
Why are they there?
For the exposure.
To meet black basketball players. Right? You know that.
You know who ruined it? Paula Abdul. Every girl's going to be the next Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
She was the L.A. Lakers cheerleader girl.
Guess what? For the last 5 years, Paula Abdul wasn't Paula Abdul.
You know what? Paula Abdul is so lucky that she found American Idol before these other reality shows got a hold of her.
Yeah. She'd been camping with Emmanuel Lewis.
She would have been on a camping date with Emmanuel Lewis, MC Hammer, and whatever that other guy's name is. Corey Feldman. Hey, I got to, what?
Can I just ask you about, do you watch that show at all? Is it Meet My Folks? Do you watch that at all?
I got it on tape.
Because they did something amazing the other night. See, I don't watch it that often.
What'd they do?
I guess they got 6 girls in this house, right? Yeah. They're all on bunk beds and stuff, which is very sexy.
Yeah.
So there's one girl, she's sort of like a little bit sluttier than the rest. She's like willing to make out and roll around and everything. So the guy takes the girl. He goes out to like the pool area. Him and the girl are dry humping. She starts unbuckling his belt. All of a sudden, the fax machine rings in his parents' room. They wake up, and it says, if you want to see what your son's up to, turn on your TV. So they turn on
I saw that one.
Yeah, they do
That's
that
an old
every
one.
week. They do that all the time. That's not an old one. That's brand new. But they always tell the parents, you better get up and look at what you're up to.
Did you see that reality show, My Life as a Sitcom?
Yeah.
Oh, that was really bad.
Awful.
But that's on the Family Network.
Yeah, it's bad. I tape everything.
You knew it was going to be lame. It's like a family reality show.
It's a mess, that show.
They take a bunch of families, and they're trying to figure out which family could really have a sitcom. And it's like a reality show, but it's so boring. And the one that was really boring was High School Reunion, where they go back and they take a high school. They take a high school class, and they get them all together. And
it was no good?
It sucked, because you don't care. First of all, a lot of the chicks were ugly. You got to have hot chicks.
The guys are ugly, the chicks are ugly.
Yeah.
Everybody's ugly.
Nobody wants to see ugly people on TV. Unless it's cable on E and it's me. All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Hi, this is Brian Adams. I'm a singer and a songwriter and written a lot of songs you might know. And I'm a pretty good sport. But when they make me sing things like this, I mean, Howard's asked me to sing this song. I think it's kind of vulgar. When you're feeling downhearted and you smell because you farted, just remember, you're just like Stern. If you feel like you've been hosed and you got a big nose, just remember, you're just like Stern. And that's enough. I'm sorry, this is really stupid. I'm out of here.
It's live. There is only one winner in this competition. It is Howard Stern. God help all of you.
All right, anybody who sent me an email about they thought Fred was funny with John the Stutterer yesterday, I'll replay a little bit of it. Not the whole thing. John the Stutterer, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. Okay, Howard. I originally to call for something else, Howard, and now I have a question.
I have a question for you. Can you say Renee Zellweger?
Yeah, Renee Zellweger.
See?
Hey, good.
Davy's better than you.
Yeah. Okay, Howard. Now, you know...
I hope you're able to start your car today, sir. Pretty cold out today, I know that.
Now, Howard, you know that I love you and
what are you, gay? Give me any idea what's going on.
He's going to object to something.
And you're
93 octane, pal. That'll turn it over.
Why a hero, Howard? I'm incredibly depressed and lonely, and I was...
I gotta go.
That's the worst thing
Can I sit in for the sometime soon, maybe?
All right, thank you.
Howard, can I?
Yes, soon.
Okay, thanks.
Very, very soon. Yes, Evil Dave.
You don't have to worry about the 4-second delay with this guy. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, Evil Dave.
Howard, I want to eat Rob's Fluff Goofy for 5 hours.
All right, thank you. All right,
That's easy for you to say, sir.
Who? What?
I said not guilty.
Kangaroo Jack, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we got to go. Thank you.
Say a hip hop.
Bye, Howard.
What is that, Dave?
Yeah, it's that Kangaroo Jack song he's singing.
All right, good. Evil Dave. He was annoying yesterday.
You know, you miss about Evil Dave, Howard?
Yeah.
That whenever he does an ad-lib, like he'll go, 93 octane, sir, that'll turn it over. He laughs and hits me and Benji, like nudges us and goes, Isn't that a good one?
Yeah, he's a scream.
I really got him there.
I almost killed him yesterday. Not only was I sick, I just want to hear from him.
The thing I thought was sad, though, was you were about to cut John off just as he was telling you how sad and lonely he was. Okay, see you later.
Yeah, well, who wants to hear it? Say it, don't spray it. Okay. Oh, okay. That R. Kelly dude.
Oh, boy.
He's in trouble again. He was arrested in Florida yesterday. R. Kelly.
He seems to need his porn around him all the time.
I can't find that R. Kelly song.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when I read the article. I said, oh, my goodness, we got to pull that out because he's been caught again.
Yeah. Anyway, R. Kelly was arrested in Florida yesterday. Police said they found 12 digital images depicting sex with a female who was under 18 years old.
And a little videotape, I think.
Yeah. That's George Takei laughing.
It was funny because you know what his lawyer said? This is just another municipality trying to jump on a celebrity case.
No.
It's not like they found anything.
He's in 3 of the pictures having sex with a minor, and the underage girl is nude in all the other 9 shots.
Yeah, which is wrong in and of itself.
And they interviewed him. I said, what are you doing? And he was like, I can't stand Pete Townsend getting all the publicity. I want it for myself. He's like, just leave it to the media, the white media, to be concentrating on the white perverts and ignoring the black perverts.
He thought he'd have that one all to himself.
Yeah. Then he has 4 other lawsuits going, accusing him of, like, sexual misconduct.
Yeah, those are civil lawsuits, but they're also charges.
Yeah, but he is a classic example of someone who wants to get caught because he videotapes himself having sex with an underage girl.
All the time.
If I was having sex with an underage girl, I kind of wouldn't videotape it.
Yeah, I try to get rid of any evidence.
Yeah. And every time celebrities videotape themselves with women, something goes wrong. Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want someone who can draw good next to me.
Right.
But, you know, it sounds like R. Kelly has the video camera going at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a new reality show. You know, it's unbelievable. After he gets caught having sex with an underage girl on tape, he writes a children's book. It's like he's daring people to notice he's into kids. Didn't he write a children's book?
I don't know about a children's book.
I heard that.
He did. They just re-released it.
Yeah.
Re-released?
Yeah. It's like, well...
They re-released it because they thought the time was right.
In case, you didn't notice he was into kids.
I got to know, what is the publishing company that says, let's put that back on the market?
I think it's the same company that said I was doing a crappy job on the Jimmy Kimmel spots.
Excellent job on that last one, though, by the way.
Thank you. So now the police have caught him with photographs of him having sex with another underage girl. And he had the photos right there in the house. I mean, I think he frames them and hangs them over the couch in case the cops won't notice. I mean, how bad does this guy want to get caught? He's under investigation, and he's got more pictures. Wouldn't you get rid of the pictures?
Well, this was a whole different house. He had the house, I think it was Detroit, where the other charges were filed.
No.
And now this is a house in Florida. So, he travels with it.
Well, I'll tell you what. This last year, it seems like everybody's into kiddie porn. Pete Townsend, they're accusing.
Gary Glitter.
Gary Glitter, R. Kelly. The principal from from...
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller. That guy, the principal. Going after Pee Wee Herman again. There's never been any evidence Pee Wee Herman was ever into kiddie porn. So, he had naked pictures of weightlifters. But...
I know that's wrong. But
I mean, that is wrong, but it's not illegal. And I'm dying to get my hands on Lisa Marie Presley's new CD. Could that even be any good?
Where is it?
She's even got songs about Scientology on it.
You're kidding.
Yeah, because she's like a Scientology zombie. I think that Scientology had something to do with her breaking up with Nicolas Cage.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, like what?
They probably said he was no good because he's not a Scientologist. And don't forget she divorced Michael Jackson because he wasn't a Scientologist, too, and other things.
These guys aren't Scientologists before she marries them.
No. I wonder what Elvis would think that his daughter's into Scientology. If he was still around, Elvis was a hillbilly, and he didn't know from no Scientology, radiology, psychology, cardiology. Elvis didn't believe in any of it.
Pharmacology.
Yeah. Excuse me. Baby, what's with all this science? I grew up on deep-fried fluffernutter. That's what got rid of my blues, baby. You know what always makes me feel better? I eat a pig stuffed with a turkey and some moon pies. And then I take a handful of Demerol's, and I feel better. You don't need no Scientology, baby. Testing, 1, 2. This is Elvis speaking from the grave. A lot of times I would get depressed. I never turned to no scientist. Who you praying to, a test tube? My little Lisa Marie, whatever. What's that, E-meter? Come here, I'm going to shoot your E-meter right now with my high-powered rifle. Didn't Elvis used to shoot his television set?
Yeah, if they offended him.
Yeah, imagine what he'd do to the E-meter. Come here, E-meter. Come here, I'm going to get you. I don't like the E-meter. I never liked it. I only prayed to Jesus Christ. Sometimes I do so many drugs I pray to a little green man, but cares. I ever tell you my mother had a lump on the back of her neck that I used to stroke? Her name was Satin. The lump of fat on the back of my mama's neck was Satin.
I named it.
I named it. I named the lump of fat on the back of her neck.
That's love.
That's love. I didn't need no Scientology.
That's why I'm the king.
That's why I'm the king. I got a lump of fat on the back of my mama's neck that I named. No one was ever more original than me. You play your cards right, little Lisa, and one day you'll have that lump on the back of your neck. You got your grandma's genes in you, girl. If you had a lump on the back of your neck, a lot of people today have the lumps on their neck removed. I celebrate that lump. That lump was beautiful. I would stroke it, and rub it, and caress it.
I prayed to it.
I loved it. People rush to get the lumps of fat removed these days. They call them cysts or benign tumors. I just call it satin, like Mama's lump. Beautiful lump on the back of my mama's neck.
Artie has a lump on the back. He has a lump on the back of his neck. But it's from sauce and meatloaf, pizza.
It's named Bubba.
I love my mama's lump so much I wanted to fry it up and eat it. So good. So tasty. Elvis would have put his foot down. Elvis would have been so mad at Lisa Marie.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Scientology, come on.
They might have convinced him. He wasn't the brightest bulb in the lot.
Anyway, so I'm watching all the reality shows. I can't even keep up now.
I know, there are too many.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a backlash. I'm so sick of them all. I'm thinking if we have World War III, it ain't going to be so bad.
Thin the population.
No, start civilization all over again. Leave 10 of us alive. And leave out all the reality TV. But, yeah, The Bachelorette, boy. She is hot, though, man.
And every week they figure out a way to get her in a bikini.
Yeah. I don't care what anyone says, though. A bunch of women going after one guy is good. I can watch that every night. A bunch of guys going after one woman sucks. It's just too freaking gay.
They said guys like this one. I'm
Really?
not so sure, though.
I can't believe it. I don't even care who ends up with this chick. You can tell she's into this for her career and show business. There's no way.
Yeah, she's acting like the host of the show, not the girl who's trying to find a husband.
Yeah, because I don't care what she says when she's in here. None of these guys are going to go the distance. She's going to be at the Golden Globes next year with Jack Nicholson. Mark my words. That's what she's in it for. She was a cheerleader for some professional team. You know. They should have a guy on that show whose only advantage, he doesn't have a good job, he's not even that great looking, but he's got a huge schlong. That's it. He doesn't have a lot of money, nothing. All he has is a penis. Freakishly huge. And every time these guys get in a room, I'm richer, I'm more successful, I want kids, blah, 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 blah. All he has to do is pull that thing out. Slam it on the kitchen counter and say, okay, beat this.
Silences the whole room. Huh?
Yeah. I'd be like, Kristen, I know we just met each other. And I realize you don't know anything about me. And I don't write poetry or anything. But take a look at this. Take a look. Look at what I have. Look at this. Look at this massive hog. All right, baby? You know you're not going to marry any of these dudes, so you might as well have some fun with me. Look at it. Look at it. Not with one eye. Look at it with both eyes, you bitch. No, that's it.
So you're enjoying Joe Millionaire more than you're enjoying The Bachelor?
Yeah, but I'm behind on that, too. I got to watch it. I just want to see the last episode when they tell these girls that, the guy turns and goes, hey, you cows, I don't have any money.
But you know what? Yeah. So far, they've gotten a pearl necklace.
Right.
A sapphire. And I think an emerald. If they, have gotten picked to stay. So they're getting good jewelry anyway.
Yeah, they're getting stuff out of it. They don't care. We blew it. We should have taped. Larry King had his wife, his hot wife, interview him last night.
You're on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because Larry's so fascinating that we need to know everything about him and his 20 marriages.
And the only person who could possibly interview him is his wife.
Yeah, and what would be the first question she'd ask? You know what that would be. Have you made out a will? And the second question would be, can you hear me? Do you know who I am? And after that, it would go downhill. Unreal.
You got to get a hold of that.
Yeah. Larry King and his new wife.
How dare he? What a waste of airtime.
I know. I didn't even get to see it.
Talk about not being able to get any guests.
Here's my wife. Joe Millionaire tonight.
Well, that's a repeat of Monday night show.
Oh,
yes,
I see.
That's what they're doing there.
Okay. Look what's on again. Man vs. Beast. Now, is that a new one?
Yes.
Oh, I'm watching that.
That looks like a brand new show, so I TiVoed that, hoping I'll see something interesting.
Man vs. Beast. Humans and animals compete. It didn't do well in the ratings last week, but I think that show's going to pick up. I like it. You got to sit through a lot of crap, though.
See,
that's the problem.
What I'm thinking. That there isn't much to see. How long could these contests last?
Oh, come on. There's plenty to see. How about when Artie races my dog?
Yeah.
Which we were going to do tomorrow.
Well, what happened?
Well, we're going to wait till...
warmer weather?
Well, no, we'll wait till next week. Because the location we have and everything is set. We just got to We got to pull together a few things. I'm trying to make it a little more exciting. What the problem is, if you want to know, we can't really broadcast from there and see it live.
Right.
So we got to figure out how to do that.
Okay.
And what's this, high school reunion? Oh, forget that show. It sucks. And Surreal Life, I'm not a big fan.
It's interesting to see them.
How about Emmanuel Lewis's laugh? What is he? You know, that laugh is an angry laugh.
Very defensive.
Ooh. Well, he doesn't shut up.
But I saw a preview, and they're going to have Corey Feldman sing live to an audience.
That's horrible. People are in shock.
Yeah, because they pan the audience, and they can't believe what they're seeing.
Right.
But he's singing like he means.
And Gary told me he was out doing Hollywood Squares. Interesting statistic. Do you think more people voted on the last American Idol or in the presidential election?
American Idol.
Yeah. 50 million people voted in the presidential election. 100 million voted in American Idol. How depressing is that?
Really care about?
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
But, you know, they do make it more convenient. You can just go to your computer or your phone. You don't have to leave the house.
Yeah. How about Radio Shack's new ad? I think we had something to do with it.
Which one is that?
They're advertising now that we don't take your name and address anymore.
You're kidding.
I've been complaining about that for years. I go, Radio Shack is so friggin' lame.
Yeah, they discourage you from coming in there and getting that one bolt you need.
Well, yeah, you need one little thing. Instead of just charging you 69 cents, they make you fill out a whole form, and you got to give them your address, your zip code, your...
Yeah, I sometimes used to think, it's because I'm using a credit card. But even if you want to pay cash, no, I still have to have this information.
They must have responded to us, because I got a letter from them about 2 months ago that I never even read on the air, and I pulled it today.
Uh-huh.
But listen to this. I heard you mention Radio Shack on the air this morning. I wanted to tell you your comments about Radio Shack asking for name and address at checkout is wrong. The company no longer asks for this information, in part because of the type of reaction it generated from customers such as you, Howard. If people want to receive our advance notification of sales and promotional flyers, they have to ask us to put their names on the mailing list. Well, yeah, finally.
Yeah, but you already lost so many people.
Yeah, I don't trust you. Also, Howard's comment about how no other retailers ask such questions is simply wrong. I know of one major retailer that asks for an index fingerprint on personal checks. Okay, that I understand, but why if I'm paying cash, why would I have to go to the register and start filling out a huge form? I want to get out of there. Many others may ask for everything from zip codes to phone numbers and addresses. We ask for nothing.
Not anymore.
Yeah, now.
You're acting like you don't.
Yeah, they're like, look at all these other annoying stores, but we're not like that. Yeah, because people couldn't take it.
You were asking for years.
And it's not even like I'm buying a car. That I could understand if they're asking me.
You need to track me, maybe, to get the payments.
We asked for nothing. And like, for years, they wouldn't even get a computer. Radio Shack is supposed to be about computers and stuff. They didn't have a computer.
Yeah, it was always that handwritten form.
Like, if I go in there and I tell you my name, couldn't you at least pull up the same information? Every time you went in there, you had to write out your information.
And you didn't write it out. You had to give it to some dude.
Yeah. You had to announce it to the whole store.
Right.
We ask for nothing unless it's information that's necessary to verify someone's identity or for services requiring a contract. You can rest assured the next time you make a purchase from any of our 7,200 Radio Shack stores nationwide, the computerized checkout process will be quick and pleasant. We hope you give us another chance. Charles Hodges, Senior Manager, Media Relations. See? What do you think of that?
Well, we're getting action.
That store used to friggin' freak me out. I would go in there for like an electrical cord, and I'd be filling out junk.
For days.
For days. And there'd be a huge line. That's the other thing. It would cause a massive backup. They'd have some pimply teenager or two standing at the cash register asking each person for at least 10 questions. Wackos.
Daytime phone number?
Yeah, they want you yell out your phone number.
Yeah. Like not only don't fill it out yourself, but, let me get this from you. And if you say no, they won't sell you stuff.
Right. No, we have to have it. And they were adamant. We have to have it.
Yeah, and I was like, well, why? What are you going to do with this information?
It's 69 cents.
Talk about bad marketing.
Steal your identity.
Yeah, you know what? I don't feel like telling you my identity. I don't need a 1-hour photo situation.
And I don't want those little flyers.
Melvin, you're on the air.
Hello, Howard.
Yeah.
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about me and my sister coming on your show. We've been doing it for about the past 3 months, I'd say. It's the best sex I've ever had.
Where you live?
Pennsylvania.
I don't mean to pull a Radio Shack on you, but give me your...
Your zip code.
Yes, daytime phone, please, sir.
No, Melvin.
Yes.
You're telling me you bang your sister?
Yes.
Sounds
It's the best sex I've ever had. It's the only sex I've ever had.
How old are you?
28.
Really?
How old is she?
She's 25.
What'd she look like?
She's got brown hair. I don't know. She might be about 5 foot. She weighs maybe 185 pounds.
Neither one of these guys are hot.
So she's not hot, but you're not hot either, so at least you get to bang something. But I don't know, man. It's your sister, dude. There's something wrong there.
We want to come on your show, though. We really like you.
Are we a little slow? Has anybody ever said...
Slow? What do you mean by slow?
Like, were you in, like, the special ed class?
No, I don't think so.
Right.
You didn't go on a short little bus?
No, I only went to 8th grade.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
I understand.
Did the tractor ever run over your head?
No, the truck almost did one time, no.
You're not Amish, are you?
No, sir.
Do your parents know you're banging your sister?
No, I don't think they should find that out.
Right.
You'd have to wear a disguise if we came on your show.
I see.
That's all right.
Hello?
Other fat girls you could be with?
Evident. Listen to this guy.
We want to...
Imagine him on The Bachelorette.
We like you.
You like me? Does that mean I can come on your show?
Yeah. We were doing an impression of you.
I'll tell you what, this has been a pretty good bet, hasn't it? We'll talk to you later, man. Bye.
He's not for real. Okay. Yeah. Well, who's he going to show up here with?
Oh, well. I guess that means he's not coming down.
Damn.
Let's go to Michael.
Oh, hi, Howard.
Hey, Michael.
Hi, everyone. Well, I have a proposition. I would like to challenge Boy Gary, Stump the Buoy. And if I lose, I'm so confident that I won't lose. If I do lose, I will.
Well.
So confident.
I don't even know that I want to
You want to see that?
I mean, you know what?
You know what we say to that is, do you have a hot sister?
Oh, boy! I will even play each song on a guitar. I will mimic the song.
I hate this guy. He's just a douche. He's going to eat his own excrement.
Yeah.
If he loses Stump the Buoy, and I'm like, well, why do I want to see that? I want to see this guy beat Buoy then. Tomorrow we're doing Stump the Buoy.
Are we? And who do we got coming down?
Beats me.
Is it somebody with a sister or a girlfriend?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's somebody who's going to do something like eat their own duty. Wow. Did you see Fear Factor this week?
No, I did not watch. It's on TiVo.
They eat an entire duck, like a duck embryo.
Oh, I knew they were saying something about a Fear Factor breakfast.
Yeah, with beeps. It was like with beaks and all.
Oh.
And then
like the hair is all over it?
Everything. And the bill and everything. Oh, Jesus
That's
Christ.
tough.
Yeah, one chick, like, one guy, like, almost puked, and a chick. It was really hard to watch. But I like it.
If you start watching Fear Factor, you will have to watch the whole thing.
Right.
It hooks you in.
It does hook you in. All right. Let's go to JP. JP? JP. Wow. Where is everyone? I even got a trip for two to L.A. to attend the Jimmy Kimmel Live show, including a private meet and greet with Jimmy Kimmel and Gary Dell'Abate.
Wow. What?
I know. Like, why is Gary Dell'Abate a part of that?
Private meet and greet.
Why is that?
What is Baba Booey doing out there?
I don't know. ABC presents Jimmy Kimmel Live. It's not your parents' late night talk show. It's younger, more outrageous, and live. So anything can happen.
I heard that men love Jimmy, and so do women.
Yeah, I read that commercial, too. Men love him, but so do women.
And so do women, too.
Everyone. Matthew, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hello, Howard.
What if we have a homeless game for that?
Okay, that sounds good.
Hey, what is this? Beetlejuice is coming in today with the girls of Tough Man. What's that?
I don't know. Somebody'd have to explain that. I don't know Tough Man.
You know Beetlejuice can't explain it. Maybe we should have him explain it.
I was going to say, it's so fun to have him try.
Yeah, you, Beetle.
Hey.
Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, not since he fell off that billboard. I was thinking about that the other day. Hey.
That's the greatest piece of tape ever.
He recovered from that.
Right. Yes, Baba Booey.
Do you want me to try to explain this to you? Or?
No, I think Beetlejuice should.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be tough, but that's fine.
That's fine with me.
The tougher, the better.
Yeah, hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
I did 7 years in prison for rape I didn't do, and I'd like to appear on your show to talk about my book and warn other American men about this.
Oh, my goodness.
Dude, do you ever hear the F word on our show?
Oh.
Think about it.
And then accuse you of
I
rape.
gotta go. You're not my type of guest. You use the F word. And what do you mean you were accused of rape? How do we know you didn't do it? I don't know you didn't do it. Every guy in prison who raped somebody.
You got proof you didn't do it?
How do you have the proof?
That's right. Well, just because she's done it throughout the years, and we didn't know any of this at the time of the trial.
So were you exonerated, or you did the full term?
No, I did my term and got out.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's not like they didn't have your DNA.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't involved. It was a date rape kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't know, just from the sound of your voice, I feel like you did it.
Yeah, I think this is what did him in with the jury.
Yeah, and I think, you hear that voice, you go, you know what?
He did it.
He did it.
Guilty.
If I hear a voice like that, that's why I can't sit on a jury. I'm sizing this guy up from his voice, and I know he did it. I know you did it. You can't fool me.
No, I didn't do it.
Dude, you did it. You date raped her.
No, I didn't.
Sure you did.
No, I didn't.
I know you did.
And she's accused other men of the same kind of deal. And...
Yeah?
And
so what happened?
Well,
Why wouldn't you bring that out in court?
we did. Filed a new appeal.
And why? And so tell me, why did the jury find you guilty if it turns out she's accusing everyone of date rape?
Well,
how are you so innocent?
I didn't get on the stand. My attorney didn't. Our defense lasted 15 minutes.
Well, then, what are you talking about? Your attorney didn't mention that she had accused tons of guys of date rape.
We didn't know at that time.
Did you win the appeal?
What?
Did you win the appeal?
No. I got a new hearing at one point.
Yeah.
I did the appeal on my...
And why wouldn't you win that? That would be a slam dunk.
I asked. We had affidavits of other false accusations when she was a teenager in Texas, and then...
I don't see how you wouldn't. I don't see how you didn't get out.
Did anybody else go to jail?
I don't know. I really don't know. Other people got accused and got exonerated from it before going to trial.
It's your accent, dude.
Well, I'm just nervous and... Oh, my accent?
Yeah.
My Oklahoma accent.
That's what did it. I hear that. I think rape.
I was accused of rape. Guilty. Damn.
I just want to say, I didn't do it.
Yeah. I'd like to appeal.
You sound...
She was institutionalized and...
What are you, like a white guy?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's not like a white guy.
No, he's a white guy.
Look here, Your Honor. I can make this simple. I'm representing myself. I only need 15-minute defense. This here girl, I was on a date with her, and she gave me her poontang, and then she said that I didn't ask.
Yeah.
She's dead wrong.
She's mental.
She's mental.
I got this here girl in a headlock, and
we wrestled, but You know he's just...
She was saying no, but she meant yes.
You know he's leaving out tons of details.
Yes.
I wish we could get the prosecuting attorney on.
You know how that lack get rough, Your Honor.
See, when I banged her head into the tree, she was asking for it.
No.
You know.
I got a college degree, believe it or not.
I got a college degree, Your Honor, and I was looking up...
What college is that?
College of Hard Knocks. What college?
OU.
OU 812.
OU. OU.
Yeah.
I went to SRC, Southern Rape College.
No, that's wrong.
I have a degree in wood. Wood carving? No, wood.
Well, I apologize for being so nervous and having an accent, I guess. But
yeah.
Interesting story.
What you call this show with an accent, sir?
You should know better.
We've discouraged him.
I have a degree in a frame.
No, to tell you the truth, actually, I don't know your case, but date rape's a kind of a weird thing to prove, isn't it?
It sure is, yeah.
You know, and the fact that you got convicted of
But a lot of guys who date rape don't think they raped anybody.
I mean, if
yeah, that's true, but
you know, trial and you get convicted of something and you really didn't do it, I mean, stuff happens, you know. It's 1 in a million kind of stuff, and things are weird, and
she kept resisting.
Go to trial, trying to be found innocent of it. That's why I went to trial. And, I mean, there was a description of someone other than me, all this crazy stuff, and I told my story.
Well, you banged her, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I met her at a restaurant at about 2:45 in the morning. We talked. She had a Boston accent, and, of course, I had my accent, and she was very interesting. We left there, went back to a friend's house, drank a few beers, smoked cigarettes, and had sex for a while, probably an hour. Part of the problem was she told me after we got through, and I'm sure you're going to laugh at this, she said, "Oh, my gosh, I had 9 orgasms." So I'm thinking, hell, I don't know. I mean, maybe she gets off as the wind blows. I don't know that, but when the police came and...
I like this guy in the middle of his rape thing. He's like, you know what? I got to do a little bragging here.
Yeah, you're probably going to laugh at this.
That's what she said.
You know, in the middle of defending myself on rape, Your Honor, I just want you to know I delivered 9 orgasms.
Yeah, it can't be rape.
Yeah, it can't be rape.
I'm honest and told the police that. Obviously, they didn't believe it.
You can't rape the willing.
Yeah, if you sound like the guy from the Motel 6 ads, don't brag about orgasms during your rape trial.
Yeah.
So how long did she wait after sex to call the cops?
Hour and a half.
So why do you think she called the cops? She had 9 orgasms. She was digging you.
She had a boyfriend at home. I don't know why she does it. She does this all the time. She's nuts.
Now, Your Honor, you'll probably laugh at this, but she told me I had the biggest penis she ever saw.
No, it wasn't that.
Yeah.
She just told me that, so I told the police that, trying to be honest with them, and of course that...
What is it, Dominic?
Well, you know, really, in fairness, date rape is the hardest case to defend, to get to prove.
It is.
Because the man has had sex with the woman, so right away you start off at a great disadvantage because there's the DNA to prove it.
Yeah, how's a guy defend himself against something like this? Let's say he's with a chick, he bangs her, and she's a kook, and she just goes ahead and says it was date rape.
Well, remember 2 of my cases that you spoke about on the air. I don't know if Robin will remember, but that soldier I represented, or he was actually a park policeman over in Staten Island, where he met this girl on the Internet from China, and she came here, had sex with him, stayed 4 days, and on the 5th day he said, "Look, I'm not marrying you." She went to the police. They charged him with rape, kidnapping, sodomy. And what ultimately happened was he hired me, and we got an investigator, Bill Stanton, and we brought her back from China. We made believe that we were another guy interested, and we got it all on videotape. And they dismissed the charges. And then I represented someone involved with the station, actually, and also accused. And we were able to go out and find people that she had also falsely accused.
Wow.
But you have to have a lot of money to do that.
Yeah, we didn't have the money, and that was part of the problem. We didn't investigate.
He gave her 9 orgasms.
And you see what happens is after you're convicted, it's not the same standard of proof to knock it out.
Right.
As long as there were 12 people on the jury and you were there breathing, they don't care. And
if you say things during your investigation with the police that are innocent things, they right away interpret it as if you're this terrible person. Look, you must have done it. Like her saying she had 6 orgasms. Well,
9.
9. Well, whatever it is. He sets off to try to be honest. Objection. Use it against him.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what? If I was on a jury, I'd convict a guy who could give a girl 9 orgasms.
Yeah, who wants him on the street?
Yeah, I need him screwing around with my bitches.
It's one of the most.
He's still out there.
But Dominic, seriously, this guy's accent, don't you think he's guilty?
No, you know what? It's not that I think he's guilty.
I got a complete book about it. I can write.
I bet you do.
Well, you wrote it.
No,
yeah.
The issue.
Affidavits and journal entries I kept all the time in prison and detailing when we discovered this new evidence.
Any pictures?
Then we hired an investigator in Texas, and her when she was a teenager going up there, and she had done it again there.
7 days. If this guy's innocent, 7 years.
7 years I spent in prison on a 15-year sentence.
That's the risk you take when you pick up a girl at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Oh, what, that's not allowed all of a sudden? Come on.
You could do it, but...
Hey,
can I ask a question? Do you have any priors of any sort?
Yeah, a larceny charge. I had a larceny charge.
See.
So now you have a jury hearing they had sex, hearing he's a criminal.
I knew he was a criminal.
Right. Speaks.
I knew he was a criminal.
I thought he had done something else,
But that doesn't mean he's a rapist.
Yes, it does.
That's right.
But you know what? He's guilty of something if I'm on the jury.
Did you ever go to jail for those larceny charges?
No, I didn't.
See?
So big deal.
I was on probation for that.
So can you imagine? So you did 7 years for something.
And I was
Howard, let's change the story.
Hey.
Let's just change the story a little bit. Remember that lady who got in her high heels for you? And you spent
Dude, let me tell you something.
What if
I am so physically weak, no jury would believe I could even overpower a woman to have date rape.
I got a question for you.
I haven't met a woman who couldn't kick my ass.
Well, wait a minute. What if that woman had called the next
What if any woman in the world wants to accuse you of date rape? This guy's got the accent, and he committed larceny.
But he may not be guilty.
Dominic, why would the judge allow the jury to hear that he was convicted of larceny? What does that have to do with rape?
Well, the problem is that when you're a defendant and you want to testify.
He didn't testify.
Yeah, my attorney chose, he thought we didn't need for me to testify. I knew all the time that I needed to get on the stand and tell my story.
Well,
but this guy wanted to go home. He wanted to go home and get in his jacuzzi. That's all he
If the answer to Gary's question is when you get on the stand, they can cross-examine you about that conviction.
That's right.
In the juror's mind.
That's right.
But that didn't happen in his case.
One last horror story. A man meets a girl in the city. True story. She's a call girl. And he takes her out to his Southampton home on the water. And he spends the night with her, and they smoke crack together. He's a very successful stockbroker. And in the morning, he's supposed to give her money. He doesn't have enough money. And he drops her off at the train station. Matter of fact, he doesn't even. His gardener does, to go home. She calls the police from the Southampton police station and says, I've been raped. They raid his house. They charge him with rape. $1 million bail. We get him out. And it took us 7 to 8 months to find out that this girl had done this to many men. And Bill Stanton was the investigator on the case. And you know him, Howard. But not everybody can afford to find out the proof.
But isn't that rape when a guy doesn't pay for a prostitute?
No.
Sure.
No. And by the way, do you know where we found her?
Where?
We found her in a mental hospital, and we actually got to her, and Stanton was able to get her on tape telling about all these lies she had told.
Wow.
So it can happen. I mean, I'm not saying...
I agree with you, man. I know. I bet you a lot of guys are in jail who didn't do it.
Yes. It's a strange crime because it's the most intimate of crimes. And we all want to defend our daughters and wives. And
hey, you know what? Did you hear the story about this guy? Weighs like 500 pounds. And this is a real horror story. He marries a beautiful blonde attorney. She's brilliant. She's sexy. Everything. And she ends up marrying this huge, bloated attorney.
Bloated.
Who eats steak for 2 for $1. Did you ever hear this horror story?
I heard this horror story.
And he rolls on top of her. He has sex with her, and she doesn't even know it. And then he goes out on his boat, and he makes in his pants.
In that story, the guy doesn't really get on top of her, does he?
No, actually, he rolls on top of her and kills her, and they accuse him of murder. And he goes, I'm built like a rhinoceros. All right, thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Counselor.
I'll be in L.A. this weekend.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
I can't believe that the guy that's on the phone, Howard, is mad that his lawyer wouldn't let him take the stand when A, he's got the accident, and B, he's got all those larcenies.
That's right, yeah.
Well,
the lawyer
nobody's
did you a
got
favor.
accident down there on the jury, too, so I don't care.
All right, dude, I got to go. If you want to plug your book, go ahead.
Well, it's written but no publisher.
Oh.
You gotta have me on your show, and
Well, I just had you on.
Just give us the title.
it's called The Chameleon.
All right, anybody interested in this guy? I don't know how to get a hold of him.
Just need some proofreading done on this, and I feel...
Well, like a chameleon, I'm going
Jeff Schmidt at New York Creative Management.
Why chameleon?
Well, because the prosecutor called me a chameleon, like I changed my story and changed around to fit things, and she's actually the chameleon. She's possibly got multiple personalities, and this is all stuff we found out after the trial.
I think you named the chameleon because, like, here you are, a guy on the air with me, and now you're going to be off the air. You're going to change.
Uh-huh.
All right, goodbye. There he is. That's my man. Contact him if you want to publish the book.
My book, I Ain't No Rapist, will be out on
Yeah, chameleon.
Chameleon.
Bad title.
It's one of those words he learned in prison.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be like, rapist takes a holiday.
2 weeks to spell out the title.
Well, you know, Dominic's right and this guy's right. You know, that's one of those weird things, man, where if you don't have any money to defend yourself, they can really screw you on that.
15-minute defense. That wasn't enough?
Yeah.
I didn't do it. All right, I'm done.
Guilty.
My lawyer wanted to go to his jacuzzi.
We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Oh, my God.
The Howard Stern Show. The average radio listener listens for 18 minutes. The average Howard Stern fan listens for, are you ready for this? An hour and 20 minutes. How can that be? Answer most commonly given, I want to see what he'll say next.
But what about the people who hate Stern?
Good point. The average Stern hater listens for 2.5 hours a day.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer, I want to see what he'll say next. Where are my pants? From New York City, high atop the Howard Stern building. What? This is the Howard Stern Show.
Hey!
What is this? What? You and you and you? I don't even know what that is. What?
You're back.
Oh, it's me. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. You are cryptic, dude.
Sorry.
You and you and you.
Well, it's either live or you.
No, we'll just say, Howard, you're back on the air.
Okay, you're back on.
Or no commercial.
I actually said that several times.
I can't hear you, though. And I have your mic all the way up. I don't know what you do.
I was saying it even before we went on the air.
Well, I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
Fred has codes.
Thought you heard me.
Beetlejuice wants to ride a motorcycle in here. He's promoting this videotape that's actually kind of interesting. I just don't know if I want a motorcycle in here because it's such a small studio. It's going to reek.
I mean, it's going to be funny, but...
Yeah.
I don't know if he...
You want to see him ride in on a motorcycle?
I mean, of course I do, but, I don't, people listening, obviously.
They can't see it anyway.
Yeah.
And then it's got an engine on it, so it's going to stink. You know? But my curiosity is, like, through the roof.
I'd really like to see it.
I mean, what are the odds of the motorcycle getting out of control and him running us over?
Well, probably good.
What? Wait a second, man. What?
I've seen him drive this thing, and maybe you should let him come in.
All right, let him do it.
Okay.
Beetlejuice. Yes. He was just going to ride a motorcycle in.
Oh, God.
You didn't hear this?
No. Where's it coming from? I didn't even see him out there.
He's promoting a tape. I couldn't find you during the commercial. This tape is kind of cool. Beetlejuice boxes a dwarf, a white dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to have him explain it. He won't even be able to explain what he did. Where's Evil Cabeetle?
I wonder how his last videotape did. I guess that's why he keeps putting out tapes.
Yeah. Guys, now.
Knievel is
You know, Evil Knievel.
It's Beetle Knievel.
What's going on, Casey? Talk to me.
He's having a hard time starting the motorcycle.
Of course he is.
Howard, I can hear them start. I can hear them try to start it in the hallway now.
Well, why don't you mic that? That must be funny. We wouldn't want to hear that. There's a huge thing going on out in the hall.
I wonder where it is. I don't know where they're keeping the Beetle.
Ask Beetle what the problem is.
Hey, Beetle. Hey, Beetle, what's going on?
Okay.
What's the problem?
Huh? No. And just pulling the thing off so it started.
Right, you ready to get started up?
Yeah.
Ready? Go.
I'm nervous.
I wish I could see this. I bet you can't start it.
I'm sure there's a camera on him, though. If there isn't, we're insane.
He might drive right into the wheel of sex.
God forbid.
Yeah, can he drive?
Oh, no, no.
This is another thing they never tried before.
Beetle, first of all, Sean puts him up to this, and Beetle didn't know how to start
Yeah,
it.
but they never rehearse.
What's going on, Casey?
I know they're doing something wrong. Can you just hear that?
Yeah, what is that?
It's like a clicking.
Uh-oh. My worst nightmare. You stand in front of my desk here. I don't want to get run over. I'd rather you get hit.
I got it started.
Beetle. He's going to crash right into the wheel of sex.
Here he comes. Beetle, you're too funny.
Evil Beetle.
That's right.
Come on, Beetle. Take a seat on the couch of honor.
Beetlejuice on the motorcycle.
It does. It's a tiny little motorcycle. Evil Beetle.
It's so tiny, as a matter of fact, that Beetlejuice can get his feet on the floor.
That was so worth the wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was. Hey, girls.
Beetlejuice, we want you in the middle. No.
No, just leave Beetlejuice alone. He's got enough distraction trying to talk.
Hi, Howie.
Hi, baby. Who are you girls again?
I'm Alicia the Bomb.
Alicia the what?
Beavers. Alicia the Bomb.
And Brandy Beavers?
Yes.
Yeah. Great.
Those are your given
You think
names.
it's fake. I brought my birth certificate, Howard, just to show you.
I said great.
Yeah, I swear.
Yeah, your name is Brandy Beavers.
Len Beavers.
Really?
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah.
Hey, Bea.
Daddy was John O'Cam.
Can I tell you something already, Howard?
Yeah.
Brandy talks too much.
Yeah.
She was out there just flailing around, trying to be on camera as much, but just hang out.
Hang out, chill. And when Beetle talks, everything stops. Because Beetle's the reason we're all here.
Oh, yes.
Beetle's funny.
Beetle has hair on his face. What is he doing there?
What are you growing there, Beat?
Growing a beard.
Yeah? Look at that.
Why are you so mellow? What's up? What's going on? You seem depressed. Are you talking?
Sometimes. I always depressed sometimes.
You are depressed all the time.
What, did Sean drug you?
Nah.
You're like Dennis Rodman today. I mean, you're like...
I just think a lot. That's why.
What are you thinking about?
Thinks a lot.
Oh, there's too many things you don't want to see. I gamble too much for you.
What are you thinking about? Seriously. I mean, you got a lot on your mind?
Yeah, that's so gambling.
Gambling?
Yeah.
Someone told me you're all concerned about Iraq. No?
It could be something like that.
What do you think we should do over there?
Get well play. What else?
Yeah. What are you here to promote, by the way? I need an explanation on this. It's a videotape of some kind?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, talk to us about it, Beetle.
I know the problem. He hasn't been drinking.
Is he sober?
Yeah. This is a sober Beetle.
Oh, when I drink, I'm always sober. Well, I still makes it.
All right.
Right. Want a drink?
Any of you girls getting naked?
Negative.
Hey, Brandy, put the microphone down by your face. The microphone.
This.
Yeah, that's for the microphone. The thing in front of you.
Thanks, Howie. I've been up for, over 24 hours now.
So when you're up a long time, you forget what a microphone is?
I do.
You know.
Yeah.
Andy, Alicia, maybe you can describe. I saw some of the videotape. Beetlejuice, this is you boxing a midget.
Yes.
Man, what's with Beetle?
Beetle?
Right.
Do you remember who we are?
Speechless.
Beetle, why
I
are you
don't
not...
remember. I think too much.
You know Howard, right?
I know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just thinking too much. That's what I'm doing.
Well, you know what you're here for now?
Something like that. Yes, it's all about a fight. It's all about a fake fight, but it's all right.
What are you thinking about? Something's upsetting you. I don't like this. What's wrong? Tell me and I'll help you with it.
No, nothing wrong.
What's your problem?
Well, I think it's too much stuff.
What are you thinking about? Something happened today.
Oh, nothing happened.
These two broads driving you nuts or what?
I don't know. I couldn't help that.
Are you trying to act cool in front of the girls? They're attractive women. Is that the problem?
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it.
When you fell off that billboard, did you hurt yourself?
Me? Nah.
No? You fall on your head?
Nah.
Did you ever get up on the billboard?
Yeah, he got up there.
A few times.
A few times?
Yeah.
All right, Beetle, I saw a videotape. You and a white dwarf are boxing. You look much bigger than him. You look more muscular than him.
I was.
And the little piece of tape I saw, though, this little white dude comes out and is, like, beating your ass.
Well, no, I didn't. I laughed at him in the ring.
Yeah. Now, who wins the fight?
I did.
You won the fight.
Are you sure? I mean, it sounds like this guy was able to handle
I knocked him out in one punch.
No, it was no. I saw about 20 punches, and this guy was pummeling you in the head.
Yeah, and I was laughing at him, too, while I was in the ring.
He was laughing.
He was laughing?
Yeah, he was laughing.
Beetle, I thought you could fight.
I could. Yeah, I could fight.
You should see
I laughed at him.
This little white dwarf is beating the piss out of him.
Dwarfy style.
Dwarfy style, no less.
Hey, at least I still got a grade.
What?
At least I still got strength.
Yeah. Well, what is the tape exactly? It's you fighting the dwarf, and what do you girls do on the tape?
I fight. I'm Alicia the Bomb, and I'm a bikini boxer.
Oh, you got a bikini and you box. You look like you got a smoking body, so that must be hot.
Yeah.
And what do? Does your top fall off during the ring, during the fight?
No.
No?
Stay in your bikini.
Double-sided tape, honey.
Yeah. And what do you do, Brandy? What's your point?
Well, I'm a ring girl, but I'm also a part of her entourage, so to speak. So
right.
I escort her out.
So what's this?
She looks good, you know.
Some of the tape was pretty wild. It was just like dudes. They take regular dudes, they got a prison guard fighting. I don't know.
So these are not professionals in any way. It's just people fighting.
Amateurs.
Yeah. There's a lot of white guys beating up black dudes.
Really?
Yeah.
This is where it happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, did you notice that? The white guys were beating up the black
I
guys.
saw about 5 fights and white guys beating the crap out of black guys.
Well, wait a minute. Where are these black guys coming from?
I don't know.
They were pumped.
Some of those guys are in good shape. It's just to get these crazy white people.
Yeah. It's wild.
And there's a market for this? You do this all the time?
Well, we'll see. What are you charging for the tape, girls?
It's $14.95 in-demand pay-per-view.
All right. So you get it on pay-per-view?
That's right.
All right.
It's Saturday.
Saturday night at 9 o'clock, in-demand pay-per-view.
And Beetlejuice is in there, too.
Yeah.
He's right in there.
ToughManContest.com. You can go to also and check out Beetlejuice at JollyDwarf.com. Where'd you shoot this thing? I thought that stuff's illegal.
Michigan.
It's in Michigan.
Michigan, you're allowed to do that? Beetle, how many rounds did you go?
At least, 3 or 4.
Yeah. You didn't mind fighting? He looks all shook up.
I know. I've never heard Beetle this quiet.
You took a pummeling, dude.
Hey, I always could take a pound, you know?
I get a feeling he gets his ass kicked and he's not saying it.
Really? You don't want to tell us you lost?
Me? Nah.
Yeah. I could tell he lost.
This was not fun for you.
I never lost.
You lost the fight.
I never lose the fight. Never.
I think his ego's been bruised a little bit.
Yeah. This ain't the same Beetlejuice I always knew. Well, you've been humbled, dude. They say boxing, when you lose, it humbles you.
Yeah, it don't humble me. Well, I got brains.
Humbles you.
It humbles you, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. You've lost a fight or two?
I haven't lost a fight, but, I mean, it's just... the adrenaline that goes through your body is undescribable.
Yeah.
And
indescribable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That too. Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Well, Beetle, all right. I guess that's it, huh, dude?
Hey, it was good. It was all in fun.
It's like the motorcycle took all his energy.
Yeah, I guess that was what he had to contribute today. He rode in on the motorcycle.
No, the motorcycle didn't take my energy.
Yeah. Anything else going on?
That's how you're supposed to ride it.
Okay, all right. You ride it with your feet on the ground.
Well, see Beetlejuice, Alicia, and Brandy on Tough Maniacs this Saturday night at 9 o'clock. In-demand pay-per-view. What is it?
Hey, you know who else is here?
Who?
Drunk Jamie.
What's his story?
He's been reading movie scripts, and he wants to pitch you on one.
Oh, please.
Are you going to bring him in?
I think Beetle's eyes look like he smoked pot.
I don't know. Beetle, are you on something?
Did you smoke pot?
Do I smoke pot?
Yeah.
Nah.
Did you smoke this morning?
Me? That's not half.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Than the cheap.
I'm smoking half the joint before I even got here.
That's what I thought. He's drunken Jamie.
With a beer, too.
Let me give Beat a beer.
No. Just sit down. Stand over there and talk to me. Don't worry about Beetlejuice and a beer.
Oh, don't worry about it. You get it when I get out there.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Howard?
Hey, how you doing, Jamie? What's your
Not
script?
much, man.
Real
You know
quick, because I know I'm not going to like it.
No, well, here's what happens. There's like dozens of people that send us scripts all the time. And
you?
They send them to Sean, and Sean gives them to me, and I read them. And it had to be 3 dozen, and they all go in the garbage because they're trying to use the show, use Beetle, or, you know, what. This one came, it's called The Dumb Leading the Blind.
Yeah.
And it's about a wrestler that becomes blind in the ring, and at the same time, Beetlejuice was smoking a cigarette on a plane. He got community service. So Beetle, this boner doctor said that Beetle would have to be not a dog.
Are you sure you read the script?
I swear to God.
What'd you get on reading comprehension, dude? Because this is a really bad explanation.
No, well,
Right, it was about a blind wrestler.
It's a blind wrestler that loses his vision, and then Beetle has to do community service, and he is the seeing eye midget. It's hysterical.
So I would be in a buddy movie with Beetlejuice.
Well, it would be the whole reason why that I wanted you to look at it is because if we give it to somebody else, I'd rather you get the first shot at it.
So you think I'd be good in the part?
No, I think that you'd be interested in
This is an insult. You mean I won't even be good in my own movie?
No, you know, as an executive producer.
I see. I would produce Beetlejuice is a seeing eye midget.
It's hilarious. You got to read it, Howard. I swear to God, I wouldn't bring it up. I wouldn't pitch it to you.
Beetle, this could be a big.
And the reason why...
He's a seeing eye midget.
Hey, you know he would have got in trouble if he wouldn't.
Yes, Beetle.
And Howard, I know that you wanted to do something with Vince McMahon.
Yes.
And then Vince McMahon, it's professional wrestling is involved.
I see.
So I think that you'd love it.
He saw all these tie-ins.
Yeah, Jamie, why are you always thinking of my career? Why not work on your own career?
Drunken Jamie Bruckheimer.
Yeah. I've never seen you like this in a producing role.
I'm sober as a goat. I haven't drank since New Year's Eve.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, maybe you ought to go back to drinking. It was a lot funnier.
I think so too.
All right, Jamie. I don't want to be in a movie. I don't want to produce a movie with a seeing eye midget.
I swear to God. How about getting Beetle a reality television show?
And I thought of that.
It would be hilarious.
I don't know. The public, I don't know if they're ready for Beetlejuice. Every time I put him on the E! channel, we get low ratings.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know why. I find him fascinating.
Everyone I talk to loves him.
Everyone loves Beetlejuice.
Yeah, everybody seems to know him.
Beetlejuice, I can't explain it.
Well, the sky's the limit.
Well, the guys know a lot. They know a lot doing quicker.
Right.
I don't
Have you
even
banged
know
these
if
two
we're all
girls
in
yet?
the same conversation.
Have you banged these two?
You know.
No, not yet, but another couple hours.
He's working on it.
Yeah, I bet.
He's trying.
Yeah. Well, why don't you be honest with him and tell him he's not getting any sex? I can tell you two girls aren't that much fun.
I gambled with Beetle in Michigan.
Yeah.
That's about all you're going to do.
That's right.
You want to really gamble, have sex with him.
Well, Jamie, I'll talk to you about this off the air.
Absolutely.
About the seeing eye midget. I got to admit, there's something appealing about
Yeah,
it.
you two should take a meeting.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you, Drunken Jamie. Drunken Jamie who's not drunk.
Yeah, how can you call him?
He'll be drunk in 5 minutes.
He's sober, Sam.
Well, Beetle, I don't know why you're so quiet today. Obviously, you do have a lot on your mind. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, there's some problems.
Anything in your home life all messed up? You got problems at home?
Me? Nah. I just go out and think.
Is your mom all right?
Me? Nah, my mom's go out somewhere else.
She okay?
Yeah, my mom is all right.
All right. And Sean is all right, your manager?
Oh, Sean's cool.
Is something going on at home I should know about?
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Right.
That's none of my business. So,
You're not thinking about that.
Is it post-New Year's Eve depression?
Well, everybody going out to football plays, like going out to eat with the guys,
All right.
I have fun, watch the game, watch the football.
Yeah, you watching the football?
Yeah.
Sure.
I bet Beetlejuice gets good weed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's...
The chronic.
Yeah, he gets the chronic.
You get good weed?
You just don't want no chronic, because chronic gets you a little deuce.
Yeah, do you get good weed, though?
Oh, I get good weed.
Yeah.
Good chronic weed.
Right.
Half a joint for beat is,
The guy don't know much, but he knows about chronic weed.
Oh, you definitely know I take a half a joint.
Who do you like in the Super Bowl?
Maybe the Raiders, brother.
The Raiders. Me too.
Going with the black and silver, huh?
Something like that.
The Raiders.
Hey, Howie.
Yeah, baby.
We did get temporary tattoos with your name.
Why? Why bother?
Well, it was
They washed off in the bathtub, but
last night when we were taking a bath.
Yeah. That were you implying that you two did lesbianism together, which I know you didn't?
How did you know?
You guys look like sisters, actually.
You don't think that we did that?
What?
You're the second person that said that at the airport today. Someone's like, "Are you sisters?" We're totally opposites, I think.
You get similar faces.
Yeah.
We work at the Rio in Las Vegas.
I can tell both of you got a little lip job, collagen in the lips.
No,
My lips are
I've
real.
never had any.
Your lips are not real, baby.
They are. Feel them.
Really?
I've
They're
never
real.
had any plastic surgery ever.
If you saw a picture of my mother, I have the same lips.
Really?
Not- yeah.
All right, I would have sworn.
Maybe you guys had the same doctor. Put the lips on.
Well, Beetle, I wish you luck with the tape. See Beetlejuice, Alicia, and Brandy on Tough Maniacs this Saturday night at 9 o'clock. In-demand pay-per-view. For more information, toughmancontest.com. Looked like a good show, actually.
My lips look big. I'm happy, Howard. Thank
And check out Beetlejuice at jollydwarf.com. All right, thanks, girls. Thanks, Beat.
All right.
Got it, dude.
All right, when we come back, Bob Schimmel's going to come in and hang
Okay,
with
I hope
us.
he's more talkative than Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee you he will be. And we got a whole bunch of other stuff to get to, including I'm going to give away a trip for two to attend the Jimmy Kimmel live show, including a private meet and greet with Jimmy Kimmel and Gary Dell'Abate.
All right.
So I'll do that. Maybe we'll do a little homeless game. We haven't done that in so long.
Yeah.
And where is that guy who said he had all the celebrity tattoos?
Oh, he was supposed to be in today?
I thought so.
He and his friend. They both have the tattoos.
He's here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
He's sitting outside.
He's next.
Let me see the guy. Bring him in here.
Maybe Beetle wants to sign his name.
This dude calls me on the phone, and what he does is he goes around and people sign him, like famous people, and he has the signatures tattooed.
Yeah. All over himself.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, what, like, who do you have? He didn't even have good people.
No, it was like China and...
Yeah, China.
people like that.
Joni Lauer. I mean, like, lame. Like, I don't know that I'd tattoo anybody's signature.
But it certainly have to be somebody other than Joni Lauer.
Because his whole thing is he's the tattoo guy. Or the signature guy. Him and his buddy.
The two of them.
And they got sucky tattoos.
I wonder if they both have the same.
I got to see this. Here they are, the Tattoo Brothers. Donnie and Dave. Collectively have 41 celebrity signatures on their bodies.
Oh, this is funny.
Oy vey.
Good
What did you guys do to yourselves?
Oh, my goodness.
Oy vey, Esmir. Hey, dudes, how you doing?
What's happening, Howard?
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Pretty cool.
Yeah. You guys drinking?
No, last night
a little bit.
A little bit, all right.
Next day.
How old are you dudes?
I'm 32.
34.
34, and is every tattoo on your body a signature?
No.
Not everyone.
No, we just kind of...
a lot of signatures.
I try to fill it in with some different designs. I didn't want to just have all signatures, but...
Yeah, you guys are totally marked up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely got to get you guys next. It's got to be.
The only one I recognize so far is Alice Cooper. I see names, but I can't tell. Like, who's Brett Hill?
Zach Wilde from Ozzy, you know. And that's, I guess, a Len
Brett Hill from, is that the guy from Poison?
No, that's Brett Michaels.
Oh, Brett Michaels.
No, man.
Who's Brett Hill?
Brett Hill. Not Scotty Hill from
Skid Row.
Skid Row, man.
Oh,
Skid
him,
Row.
wow.
It's not even like the lead guy. It's the other guy.
That's Tommy Lee, man. He was cool.
Tommy Lee. Who else you got?
Slash.
James is my
Manson.
right there.
That's Jenna Jameson?
Yeah.
That was a couple months ago.
Cut the pictures in the background.
Yeah.
It's like a big mess. You can't even read it.
If you get close, you can. Marilyn Manson, too. He was,
Manson was
pretty cool.
great. He was really...
Actually, you got some pretty good ones there.
Harold Smith, Steve
Joe
Town.
Perry. Joe Perry wasn't too keen on the idea when I told him what I was going to do, but...
Yeah.
Trish Stratus.
Yeah, Trish Stratus.
She's pretty cool. Elvira.
Sable. China was cool. She was really
Corey
good.
Taylor was pretty cool. Me and him, man, Slipknot.
Corey Taylor.
Yeah, Corey
Taylor from Slipknot.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He was cool.
This reminds me so much of the actual Wayne's World.
Yeah. What do you? And I thought camouflage pants were out, but you guys are pretty into them, huh?
Yeah, I wear them all the time.
Part of the Homeland Defense or something, I guess. You know,
So the tattoos are only on the arms and like part of the chest?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
I'm still working on it, so I'm going to go into my leg.
process.
Yeah, you guys
came over here and we got to get it, all you guys.
You guys are pretty scary, I got to tell you.
The two tattoo artists from Body Art in Medford, we got them in the back room. We're just going to get it signed.
Yeah, we really want to get
got
you
the
out.
pen.
You guys ever been up on date rape charges?
No, date rape.
Do you have girls?
Yeah,
I'm married. My wife's home. I'll be home soon.
You guys look like one of those Waco guys, you know, like, you know what I mean? You got a whole stash of guns. You guys into guns? You guys look like you're into guns.
No, we got a rock band.
I'm a musician.
No firearms?
No.
Bow and arrow hunting?
I might get depressed one night and...
Tell me these guys don't look like Ted Nugent, but covered in signatures.
I mean, there's no way these guys could like minority groups. Right?
Yeah, you guys don't like minorities, do you?
We are minorities, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm a minority.
Oh, yeah, what are
not
you?
too many people like us. I mean,
They've made themselves minorities.
Don't these guys look like they're angry at the United States and they bomb Oklahoma?
Absolutely not. I'm with the United States all the way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they look like, but I'd run if they were.
Yeah, that happens sometimes in the train.
Beetlejuice, what do you think of these guys?
Oh, we met Beetle in the hallway.
They're all right.
They're all right? You like these guys?
Thanks.
Cool.
Can I ask a question? Is there like a level that you won't go to? Is there somebody like that's not famous enough? Like if Beetlejuice saw you, would you do his?
Yeah, I do Beetle, man. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
You put him on your body permanently?
Yeah, definitely. Gary, you.
Which one of you guys has the Larry King on your penis?
That's him. He's got Larry and I get King.
Are your legs all tattooed?
No, not yet. We're working. We're still beginning. We're still working.
Yeah, I got to tell you, girls, I mean, you're attractive women. Would you go for guys covered in signatures, or is that a major turn-off? Be honest.
Personally, I don't like tattoos.
Yeah.
I like them, but not signatures.
It's a bit much.
Well, you're a good-looking guy, you know. I'm into rockers in general, but...
They're off their rockers.
Jungle camo.
All right, now you want
What kind of jobs do they do?
Yeah, you guys can't have legitimate jobs. I mean...
he's a cook at the World Trade in Boston, and I do like management, too. Whatever.
What do you manage?
A storage company.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but the scary thing is he's married, Howard. Some woman goes home and has to look at that.
You got kids?
Yeah, I got 2 girls.
There you go.
Oh, my God.
16 and 14.
Yeah. And one of you is a cook, huh?
Yeah.
What are you cooking, heroin?
Crack, baby.
Little crack?
Got a meth lab.
Well, where do you want me to sign you, boys?
I have a spot right here, right by Maryland Mansion, if you do it.
Yeah, sure.
I want the whole, everybody.
You want the whole arm?
Yeah, I want everybody.
He's going to devote one forearm to us.
All right. I'll sign you. I kind of know, I know at some point you're going to be annoyed with all this.
No, never.
But there's nothing they're going to be able to do about it.
I've had so many autographs that I've lost. I've had things on paper.
We had D. Snyder once. By the time we got home, it wore off. We had a lot of people that, you know what I mean, wore off by the time we got home.
Wow. Well, that's got to be a heartbreak.
That's why I brought the tattoo artist here. I want to get it done right before we leave.
How often do you run into D. Snyder?
Why don't you just let me tattoo you with the thing, the tattooing thing? Needle.
You want to tattoo it?
Sure, why not? Let me take my try. All right. So can I write something stupid on your arm, too? Like, I'm a retard?
No.
Nothing like that?
Just your name.
I don't want to get too ridiculous.
Don't get ridiculous, Howard.
What, are you going to make a mockery of it?
Yeah, I don't want to make fun of your collection there.
Whatever you do. I definitely want Robin, too.
All right.
Well, who do you want? You want me, Robin?
Gary.
What do you want, Baba Booey or Gary?
Whatever.
Whatever he signs.
Whatever.
Would you like a Tom Chiusano?
No. I get Beetle, though, man.
Beetle you like?
I get Beetle.
Beetle's cool, man.
Yeah.
If Gary writes Gary Baba Booey Delabate, that could take up a leg.
I usually just do Baba Booey now.
All right, Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Would you like a Fred?
Fred? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, see, you don't want Fred. Be honest, this is going to be permanent. If you don't want a Fred.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you want
You
Fred.
got to make up your mind. No, I already know who I want.
You know who you want. Who do you want?
I definitely want you, and I want Robin.
No Fred.
No.
Fred, no.
Sorry, Fred.
Not you.
That's fine. I'm hurt, but I'll live.
No Baba Booey for you?
Can we get your ankle?
My
At least.
You don't want a Baba Booey?
Absolutely, we'll get the no Baba.
No Baba Booey. Anybody want a Scott Salem? I can get you that. Scott the engineer? No.
Who else do we have?
I'm a loser. I can't even tattoo. All right. So you want me, Robin, Beetlejuice, and who else? Baba Booey. That's it. No Fred.
It's okay.
Be honest.
No, I mean, it doesn't, Come on,
Dave, be
I don't have much
honest.
time, so I'll get it done, but I don't know if I'll have time to tattoo it.
And nobody wants an Artie?
There's no point.
I get Artie.
You want Artie?
Yeah.
But no Fred.
That's not
I get Artie, though.
Not enough time
I get
for
both.
Fred.
Whatever. I get the whole show. Whatever.
A Fred could be worth something one day.
Okay, whatever, man.
All right.
You guys talk me into it, man.
I know you don't want a Benji.
No Benji. No, I got one of them myself.
That's rare, the Benji. All right, we're going to take a break. I'll go over and sign you boys.
Cool.
Right. And get you, I want to see you get tattooed. You're getting tattooed right here.
Yeah, I got the tattoo artist right there in the back.
Yeah, we're all set.
Licensed tattoo artist.
What do you have to pay a guy to come with you? And
we took care of him.
They did a lot of the same.
They did a lot of
the guys that did them, so.
All right, girls, thank you. Beetlejuice, Alicia, and Brandy on Tough Maniacs this Saturday night at 9 o'clock on demand pay-per-view. Beetlejuice, you know I love you, buddy.
Hope you get over this depression.
Yeah. I hope you feel better.
Seem really depressed.
Don't worry about it. I'm just thinking, Dad.
I would love to know what's in his head.
I wonder what you're thinking about, man. You're driving me crazy.
Thinking about the chronic?
As long as I have to.
What are you thinking
about? Open up to us, Beetle.
Go on, Beetle.
What's in your head right this second, Beetle?
What?
What's in your head right this second?
Oh, don't worry about that.
All right.
There's something else you don't want to say.
I hope you ain't too depressed to sign my arm, man. I want to sign it.
It'll be a good signature.
Sure, why not?
Sign it with you after or something.
Let me take a guess. Like, if we could open your head right now, is it Roe v. Wade? And the fact that abortion might be outlawed in this country? Is that what's on your mind? I knew it. I knew it. It's Roe v. Wade.
Do you even know what Roe v. Wade is?
That's what you have in fish, roe. All right, we're going to come back.
It's gotta happen.
Schimmel's here, and also, before Schimmel, I'm going to give away a trip for two to L.A. to attend the Jimmy Kimmel Live show, including a private meeting with Jimmy and Gary. Why are you involved?
You know, I'm taking listeners. It's like I do a little party before with the listeners.
All right.
Hang out, you know.
All right. He has no act, so he has to drive listeners around.
Fine.
He has to just hang out.
Exposed.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Stuttering John meets Herman Munster, a.k.a. Fred Gwynn.
Okay, do you live in New York?
I live in New York.
Do you live in New York?
I live in New York.
I'm sorry. What do you think of Mayor Kochar turning the homeless shelters into makeshift jail cells?
I have a very simple answer for that.
What's that?
I don't think actors should ever get on a soapbox.
Okay.
Next, John.
Okay. What? No. Do you sign your pictures of Fred Gwynn or Herman Munster?
I'm going to make believe, John, I didn't hear that question.
Okay, I guess you don't like talking about it.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
That's the way you took the answer, John. No, I have no regrets about Herman. Herman was, but I think as a theater actor, it makes you very sad that your audience, and it takes you a long time to learn this, your audience is 99% pure television. They don't go see the theater. So all those years in the theater, sure, it did me some good, but it didn't do them any good. And actually, I don't go to the theater because it costs too darn much. But that's a whole other question which you didn't ask me.
Yeah, but like you are in like a couple of new films now, right?
Oh, I'll do a film anytime. Have you got a script?
No.
We can work out a deal, John.
Do you see anybody like, how's Lily? Do you ever see her?
No, I don't. I really don't.
How come?
Well, I don't think she lives in New York.
No?
I don't think so.
And Eddie, anybody? Or?
I don't think Eddie lives in New York. And I don't commute above 4th Street, so... I wasn't in New Jersey.
He was in the area.
Huh?
He was in the area.
Oh, you mean Eddie? Oh, yeah, no, I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him for a long time.
Okay, well, plus, everyone's a big fan of like those shows.
Well, that's because you're so young. I have older fans who were fans of Car 54, but you see, you weren't even born yet.
Yeah,
John.
Yeah, I know. Although it is played on Nickelodeon now.
Yeah, I don't have cable, so I can't see it.
Okay.
So tell me how it is next time you see it.
Did you have a problem getting off the green makeup at all?
Yeah, it took quite a while.
I gotta ask these questions. That's why.
You do? Why?
Because my boss wants me to.
Okay. That's a good answer, John.
I was gonna say. Yeah, look down the thing here. Okay. Did Vincent Van Gogh ever dress like Frankenstein?
Did what?
Did Vincent Van Gogh ever dress like Frankenstein?
I don't really understand the question.
Well, because at one time he did.
Did Vincent Van Gogh ever dress like Frankenstein?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't have the foggiest.
Neither do I.
All right, thanks a lot.
You're very welcome, John. Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Herman Munster, and rest in peace. You're listening to a man who is a direct descendant of the Munsters. Howard Stern.
Ooh, when two girls get together and talk on the phone, you never know what they're going to talk about. Hear it all on 1-800-44-STERN. Call now. They're waiting for you. 1-800-44-STERN.
I think Bob Schimmel's one of the funniest comics around. Put out a new CD. Deals with all the... Yeah, he deals with reality. He deals with, like, his cancer and his kid dying and... It's hardcore stuff.
Somehow he gets laughs out of it.
He does. He's good.
The part about being diagnosed for me was I was with my mom and dad, and when the doctor said, Robert, you have cancer, and you're going to have to start chemotherapy in a couple of days, and I'd like you to consider smoking marijuana because it'll help with your appetite and your nausea. And I was thinking, this is a dream come true. What could be better than having your doctor tell your mom and dad that you have to smoke pot? The only thing better than that would be him telling your wife, Mrs. Schimmel, you're going to have to be in a threesome. It's the only chance Robert has. We've done research and we find the chemo works a lot better if you and Bob are with another girl in bed. Yeah, then you go, well, then he's not going to make it. Threesome. Here's a threesome. Me off while my wife and her lawyer divide my shit up. That'll be the threesome. Yeah, I need to be in a threesome because I haven't disappointed two women simultaneously. Did you? No. How about you? No? I did.
That's right.
Listen, why don't you guys finish each other up and I'm going to go get something to eat. I'll be back in a minute.
Beautiful. Did you go to school for comedy or something? Is that how you learned how to do all that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, what do you go to, like a University of Comedy?
I learned at the Improv and the Comedy Store in L.A.
Those are the universities of...
Oh, absolutely.
I would think for a comic hanging out at, like, the Improv and stuff is fun, especially when some guy gets up there and he really sucks.
Yeah, no, it's great.
And you guys sit back there and just goof on him?
Yeah, well, there are comics that go up and bomb on purpose because they just want to make the comics in the back of the room laugh, and they don't care if they walk 300 people.
Have you done that? Have you
Absolutely.
And you say, wait, I'm going to go up and bomb. You tell everyone.
Oh, yeah. You tell the comics before, watch this, and then they go up, and people walk out on you, and... you don't get booked back for a while. That's
And you've actually done that. You would actually bore an audience, and you're secure enough to bore an audience. I would think that you'd get up there and want to make them laugh so bad that you couldn't stick with it.
Well, it all depends what time you're going up. When you get bumped and you go on 1:45, and you're basically going to be entertaining cocktail waitresses, then...
Is the bad comic always the one who he has no clue he's bad, and you guys just sit there and laugh at him, and then when he gets off the stage, you tell him he's great?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You guys are so mean.
I had a guy open for me once in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and he was bombing every night. And he said, I don't know what's wrong. And I said, you don't have any material. I said, here's what you do. Next time you go on stage, why don't you open with something like, I'm sorry if I seem down, but I just heard that Raymond Burr died during open heart surgery, so I'm at the mall. So he goes out and opens with that, and nobody laughed. The whole audience is like, oh. And the club owner comes in and goes, Raymond Burr's dead? What happened? What's he talking about? I said, I don't know. So he comes off and he gets yelled at by the club owner, and the guy goes, hey, don't experiment on a Saturday night here with new material. Just do the announcements and the birthdays and,
Have there been guys who go up there, they suck, and then much to your shock, they become huge superstars?
Yeah, it's, some people just...
Yeah, like who's a guy you saw that was horrible as a stand-up, but somehow made it in show business?
Well, made it for a little while, and then didn't, and then made it, and then didn't. Rick Rockwell.
Oh,
Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire?
Stage, yeah.
Seen him on stage. I worked at a club once, and I came off stage, and he was hitting on my wife, and unfortunately she didn't accept.
Right.
And
creepy out.
And I was standing behind them, and he said, not now, I'm trying to get laid. And I said, that's my wife. And he said, oh. And then I walked away, and he still gave her his phone number.
How come all the comics goof on, like, Carrot Top? Like, is he really that bad? He's not that bad, is he?
He's not bad. He's a great guy. Actually, I think that some of that's out of jealousy, because they don't have the balls to go up and try that kind of stuff. They were, I mean, not a lot of people do that. But I do have to tell you, I was in Montreal with Carrot Top and another comic, Paul Provenza, and we were on at the festival after a group called The Greatest Show on Legs. They're from England.
Yeah.
They come out totally naked, and they have a balloon that's blown up in front of their crotch, and then they're blowing one up at their mouth while they're deflating the one in front of their crotch.
Wow.
And then they turn around at the last second and switch balloons. So
I'm interested in that.
At the end of the thing, nobody wanted to follow them. So they asked me if I wanted to go on, and I grabbed Carrot Top and Paul Provenza. And I said, quick, get undressed, and we're going to go out as like the second greatest show on Legs.
Right.
And Carrot Top couldn't get undressed fast enough.
Really?
I mean, he was naked in 2 seconds, yeah.
Were you naked as well?
Absolutely.
You guys must be well hung to be doing that.
Carrot Top is,
Really?
Yeah.
You're not gay or anything, but...
I'm not gay. Yeah, he's got nothing to be, he's got nothing to be ashamed of.
Wow.
Cucumber bottom?
What?
Carrot Top.
No kidding.
I got thrown out of Universal Studios Sunday with my children, and...
Carrot Top has a carrot? Wait a second. Yeah,
why? A cucumber.
Why'd you get thrown out?
We went to the soundstage tour. You know, they have these tours. You go through the sound stages. So you go into one thing, and there's an audience, and they do the blue screen stuff. So they get a volunteer, someone's running on stage, and they have a dinosaur chasing them. When that show is over, this heavy curtain opens on the side of the wall. They lead everybody into the next sound stage, and then they do the sound effect stuff. And then they take you into another room. So my 3-year-old son's going, Daddy, I got to pee. And there's no bathroom in there. And once you go in, you can't leave. I mean, they close the thing. So I crawl under the curtain with him, and we go into the next sound stage, which is empty. And he pulls his pants down, and I have a Coca-Cola cup, and I'm on my knees, and he's peeing in this cup, and he's holding my head with one hand and holding his penis with the other.
Right.
And the curtain opens, and they're seating the audience.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Cannot be real.
I didn't read about this.
I got a golf cart ride to the exit right after.
No kidding. Oh, my God.
I said, no, it's not what you think. He's my kid. Yeah. So
Only you, Bob.
Yeah, they thought he was Pete Townsend. You got any photos of that? I want to put them up on the internet.
Oh, my God.
So, things going all right for you?
Things are going okay.
You beat the cancer. Are you officially done with it?
Officially? I've had enough of it.
Yeah. You don't know how cancer feels about it.
That's right.
But you're not on any medication?
No, I hit 2 years in remission December 12th, so I'm very, very excited. I have my 12-year-old daughter with me, and...
I never thought you'd make it.
And
I thought he was gone.
You look horrible.
No.
He was on my death list.
I know.
I know.
One of you guys had me as number 1, and somebody had Anthony Quinn as number 2. And then I remember you called me when I was in the hospital, and I said, it'll be Anthony Quinn. And then he died, and I felt really bad. Out of everybody.
Is this how you look when you're well? I'm just trying to know. I think I've always known you ill.
Yeah, this is how I look when I'm well.
This is how you look.
Yeah,
well, you look great. You look great. You really look good. I just wonder what you look like naked. With a balloon in front of your penis.
We don't need a big balloon.
Still with the girlfriend?
Absolutely.
No kidding?
Oh, that's
yes.
working out, huh?
Yeah.
You settle all the finances with your wife?
Should be all done in about a couple days here.
Sounds like you're getting visitation. That's good.
Yeah. I took my daughter yesterday, went to the Knicks game. She's never been to a basketball game, so I said, let's go see the Knicks. And then this guy jumps up to make a shot and pukes all over the place.
No.
Yesterday? Oh, yeah. There was a 9-minute delay. I think his last name was White.
Wow. Is he black?
Grew up, and...
He's a black guy named White?
Black guy named White.
All right, go ahead.
Puked all over the place. And it was really great. I was sitting next to Gary Carter, that guy, and Robert Klein, and Richard Lewis was on the other side.
Wow.
Sitting on the floor, and it was just amazing that they wouldn't have us sitting together.
Yeah, what a great photo op.
Yeah.
After what?
After the last time I was here, and we called him... because I told you left those messages on my machine.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. You called him at his hotel, and then, yeah. Yep.
Do you even remember this?
I vaguely remember something about some messages, and Bob saying something, and Richard calling up.
Yeah, you calling him, and he said that he didn't remember, and then you said, is it okay if I play the tape then? Because I said I had the tape, and he said absolutely, and then it wasn't absolutely. So.
Yeah. So, you got the girlfriend, the young girlfriend still.
Yeah.
How old is she now?
She's 3 years older now. She's 29.
Oh, she turned 29.
How did she get to be 29 already?
Boy, how time flies.
Yeah,
because the clock doesn't stop.
Right.
How does she get to be 29 the same way I got to be 53?
Wow.
Yeah, but she's not supposed to be 29.
What? Yeah, no. I met her when she was 25.
Time to trade her in.
1 more year.
Yeah.
Lisa's up.
And it's great. You don't get insecure being with a woman that young? Like maybe she'll get sick of you because you're older?
No.
Oh, she's crazy about you.
Are you going to be one of those guys now? You got to stay with her because she stayed with you through the cancer.
No, he's not. He's not like that. He doesn't stay with anyone.
Oh, God. What kind of thing is that? Now I got to stay.
Yeah.
I love her.
When she hits 30, you might not love her.
I know. I love her. She's the one. She is. I mean, she went through something with me that I don't know. Nobody else did.
All right. Is she more of a girlfriend or a nurse?
Both, and they're both fun, actually. They're both actually fun.
And you were able to have sex again?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes. That was a slow yes.
Yes. Yes.
George, go ahead. You're on the air. Bob Schimmel's here, by the way. He's promoting this tomorrow night and Saturday night. He's going to be at the Comedy Garden in Manhattan.
All right.
Yeah, I heard it's great. I've never been in there.
I'd love to go, except I'm just not feeling well. I got a cold.
Yeah, I was at the Garden, but with Chappelle and Jim Brewer Halloween week, and that was a lot of fun.
You can go to comedygarden.com for tickets and 212-307-7171. And Bob's DVD, Unprotected, will soon be available at robertschimmel.com, which I was just playing a clip from. Yeah, you're on the air. Hello? George? Roberta, you're on the air.
Wow.
Roberta. Oh, I see. I'm screwing up.
I was going to say, maybe there's a button that's not
I was going to say, it's a lot.
I'm out of it today. Roberta.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? I've been listening to your show for a while.
Hey, dude, you didn't used to be a Robert, did you?
Yes.
Wow, you sound like a dude. Well, come on.
No, come on.
Well, I was there once in front of your building when you were celebrating the death of the little man. And I stripped a little bit there, but they made me sign something, and then...
You got a vagina?
Yes. And they ended it. So
when you say you got a vagina, you mean you had your penis cut off?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on here.
Is this Rosie
I'm
Perez?
a sex change.
He's a sex change. I knew it.
Oh.
Listen to his voice.
Well, I didn't know. I thought maybe it's a 100-year-old woman.
Oh. Hey, what was with that guy on American Idol last night? Was he...
Which guy? I didn't see American Idol last night.
All right, I got to play this for you. Hold on a second. Check this guy out. Roberta, here, just check this out. You'll be able to tell. This is a dude, by the way. This is a dude auditioning.
Okay.
All right.
Wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy.
Okay. Paula.
I'm speechless. I really...
Well, she is really a load.
Won't say that somebody's bad.
Yeah, she just goes, I'm speechless. She leaves it up to the dudes. Women must hate her because she's, feminists must go, can't she talk?
You know what? The other day when she was in here, I started to like her, but now I'm getting back to hating her.
There you go.
I really don't know what to say.
Thank you. Is that a good thing?
I think not. I think you're amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Amazingly dreadful. No, really.
Really?
Seriously, I mean, almost... I don't think another human being on the planet will ever sing like you. I think you are a one-off.
There's only one of you.
Thank God.
Oh, you are too kind. Thank you so much.
I'm confused.
Simon, he's all, you're absolutely dreadful. Thank God there's only one of you. What I said was, thank you guys for the opportunity, and I really should have told Simon to bite my...
There's a whole bunch of really effeminate black men who audition.
Yeah.
I don't know if he sounds like a black guy to me.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, but that other guy who Kid Chris put to music, he was another one who, I had questions about.
Yeah, me too. I was like, what the hell's that deal? I love that, too. It makes me laugh every time.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day.
Sing it, dude.
When it's cold outside.
He's like 3 keys
off.
Oh, my God.
I can't even say what could make me feel this way. My girl, talking about my girl, my girl.
Yeah, that guy's going to have his own show. That's the sick part.
Yeah. Kid Chris putting that together.
Yeah.
So what do you want from me, Roberta?
Nothing. I was just going to suggest that if I could come down and strip.
Yeah, definitely. We want to take a look at your fake vagina.
Okay.
Oh, you bet. You going to show it to us?
Of course.
How long have you had that thing?
Oh, since 84.
I've seen fake vaginas twice now.
Yeah.
50 years old, but I don't look it.
It is so friggin' bizarre.
Really?
In fact, this tape I put out, I'm putting out a tape of all the E-tapes uncensored. You will see at least 2 fake vaginas on this. When I sell this tape, man, you're going to see what I'm talking about. It is like a medical experiment got wrong. You talk about a hatchet wound, because it kind of, they use your balls and stuff to make this new vagina.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, it's like, it kind of looks like something resembling a female. But it's so not, and then like the insides are all wrong too, and we
go in.
Well, you know we have. I've looked, and then they talk about how like it can't even clean itself. Right? Am I right, dude?
Yeah, you can't.
No.
What do you have to do?
It's like a douche.
Gotta douche yourself.
It's like a rotting.
Well, look, Bob, if you go in there and do something, somebody's got to take it away.
Go in and do something.
Can your butt clean itself?
How many things can you do?
What they do, they sell you a bird bath with it.
Yeah.
You sit there and you flap your wings. No, but I mean, like, your butt can't clean itself either, I guess. But
sure it can.
It can?
It puts out stuff all the time.
Right.
It does? Your butt does?
Yes.
Not cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
It's clean back there.
So, dude, what's your move? When you're with a dude, do you tell him you used to be a guy?
But you know, my voice...
It performs oral on you.
Yeah. Tell me something different down here. And
then you say...
that I don't have the old man in the boat.
Hey, there's something different down there. It's called like a tremendous accident.
Yeah.
Who is she with? Is she with straight guys or gay guys?
Well, I'm like a prostitute, and...
Anybody who's with this dude is not straight.
She better be
like a prostitute.
I'm like a prostitute. How is that?
No, because I try to do what I got to do, but I'm limited.
Yeah.
You know?
Do guys tell you it feels normal to be with you?
Come on?
I say, do guys tell you it feels normal to be with you?
If they're not huge, like you say you're small.
Yes. I'd have no problem.
They would have no problem. But if they're black, I usually have a problem.
Yeah.
Only with the black.
Only with the black.
Why is that? Apparently. I don't know.
Because they beat him up.
Yeah.
They steal your stuff.
They want to use the butt.
I didn't know blacks were into the butt.
Yeah. These are non-violent guys.
Since they're creating a fake one, can't they make it extra large so you can accommodate black men? You are black yourself, so.
But it costs more money.
This is an Hispanic gentleman, isn't it?
No, I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's very dark-skinned.
You think? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I look like Chato.
You got your own hair?
Yeah.
I always think it's funny these guys have a sex change operation, except they have no hair, so they have to... It's like they got a wig on. It's a real...
I used to do shows. I used to do female impersonation.
Yeah. By the way, nobody laughs at those.
And I've been on TV, and I've done porno movies and everything.
I think female impersonators are the funniest, because like you go to their shows, and they play a record, and they make believe they're singing. They don't even sing.
Yeah. But I can sing, too.
Is there anything on you that I'd find attractive?
My implants.
Yeah, because on a guy, those look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breasts or teeth?
I'm a little overweight now.
What do you weigh?
Oh, my God. 180.
And you want to strip for us? Oh, we're so lucky.
But I haven't stripped in 10 years.
Yeah, well, you weigh 180. No one's looking for you.
Are you making money as a prostitute?
No. That's...
Yeah, I'm going to pay some dude who weighs 180.
Yeah. I'm out trolling for 180 pounds.
Well, 180's not bad if she's like, 7'9".
Yeah.
Nothing hotter than a fat 50-year-old transsexual. I don't see how you're not making money.
You usually tell the guy, right after he's done.
Well.
Nothing like an overweight transsexual to make me want to just
scream out and say, life's good.
Yeah. It doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want cancer.
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah, let me ask you, how does this thing clean itself?
Gotta douche yourself.
Yeah, we know.
Let me ask something. Are you happy with the new...
Plumbing?
No.
No. Because we hear that a lot, that it really isn't satisfying.
It's really unfortunate. It is.
Thank you.
Are you able to have an orgasm?
Huh?
You're not able to have an orgasm.
Yes.
You are.
If I like the man.
No. I don't believe
If
that.
I don't like the man, I don't.
I've heard that these dudes basically castrate them.
You know, I had a trick once. They gave me $200 because he couldn't believe it. He gave me $200 extra.
Yeah, let me be with you because I can't believe it.
He couldn't believe it.
Let me give you more money.
It's a science fiction thing.
Yeah, he thought I was lying to him.
It's really weird, too, because it's almost like not even like a woman. And it's nowhere near like a woman because the whole insides are nothing. Like there's almost nothing there.
Nothing.
Like if I was this woman, I'd keep a turtle in there.
It's a compartment.
It's an environment.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you can tell. Usually most women say the man in the boat. This guy said the old man.
The old man.
The old man in the boat.
Yeah. Shadow.
Excuse me, would you like some snacks, some chips? Here, let me show you where I store them.
Oh, God. She says she looks like Charo. I mean, you know, come on.
When I'm made up, when I'm...
Like Charo now or Charo back then?
Well, Charo's not that young.
A 700-pound Charo.
Coochie coochie.
Coochie coochie. Yeah, when are you got to come down Monday and do this.
Yeah.
I've been on Plato's Retreat. Remember Plato's Retreat?
Hey, what's today, Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping it was Friday. Yeah, come down tomorrow.
Yeah, that was like what? The AIDS Petri dish. Plato's Retreat.
Yeah, I want to go there. So you're like Charo. So what do they call you, Scaro?
No, because I don't have many friends.
They haven't given you pet names.
So you cut off your wiener.
Yeah.
You gave yourself breast implants.
Uh-huh.
And now you're not happy.
I'm happy in other ways, though.
Yeah, in other ways.
Yeah, like what? What's your hobbies?
I'm an artist. I
Paint.
Self-portraits.
Self-portraits. It's like a roadmap.
Yeah. And here's the old man in the boat.
I hope you're doing abstract art, honey.
I do that, too.
Yeah. Well, you know.
We definitely have to meet you.
Yeah, you got to come down tomorrow and do a strip for us.
So what time can I come down?
Gary, give me some windows of opportunity.
I'm surprised she doesn't have any friends, though.
Yeah.
I play on a softball team. I'm sure she'd fit in if she wanted to come down and have a few beers.
You play softball?
Yeah.
Somebody tells me her sport's anal ring toss.
Oh, get it down here.
84. How much did it cost to get that surgery done when you got it done?
Altogether about $20,000.
Wow. What a bargain.
Yeah.
Because you're fooling everyone.
Because you could buy a real boat for $20,000.
That's right.
Do you still have to take hormones and all that?
Yeah, uh-huh. I'm on top.
Hey, how do you make a hormone? Casey, what is the opportunity tomorrow for
I
her?
think we can squeeze him in around 7 o'clock.
We can squeeze you in around 6:30, sir.
That's early.
Well,
I would have to get up at 5.
Yes, you would.
Okay.
Can you
You're
get here?
on early.
Can you get here by 6:30?
And if I can't?
We're going to cut your... Oh, that's we can't do that. It's already been done.
You can get up, cook up a little extra crystal meth and get down here.
Yeah, crystal meth will keep you up all night.
That's right.
Sweet.
And if I don't, well, then we're going to put a penis back on you, and then you're really going to be unhappy.
If you don't, we continue to live normal lives and nothing really happens.
It's up to you, but that's the time we have.
Isn't it great that this dude can cut off his penis, chop off his breast, walk around pretending to be a woman, but he can't get up in the morning? He did all that other stuff, but
I would have
this he can't
spent
do.
maybe $19,000 on the sex change and $1,000 on an alarm clock.
Right.
So you say at what time again? 6:30?
Yeah.
6:30, be here.
Okay, that's West 57th Street.
40 West 57.
Uh-huh, something like that.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the other address you just gave out.
No.
You don't want to scare those people.
No, I'm not scary looking.
Actually, you know where you should go? 1313 Mockingbird Lane. There's this guy Herman Munster waiting for you.
Accepted in this family.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, darling. All right. Roberta will be here, and you'll get to see. I want you to really look this time and tell me what you think.
I've never really looked.
Yeah, well, I have, man, and it's It's frightening.
Well, I remember the first time I saw a real one, and the girl said, I want to show you the man in the boat. And I said, what are you talking about? And then she showed me this thing, and she said, this is the man. And I said, that's the man? That's what's been holding the black people down this whole time? Is that? Because you always see that in the movies. The man keeps me down. That's it?
All right, Greg.
Yeah.
You want the tickets for Jimmy Kimmel Show?
Definitely.
I think Kimmel will do. You know Kimmel, right?
Oh, yeah. He mentioned me in this month's Playboy magazine.
What did he say?
I was on Hollywood Squares with him.
What did he say?
Because we both got in trouble. All my answers were Louis Anderson every time.
That's good.
Then he started laughing, and him and Adam Carolla said Louis Anderson for their answers, and they had to stop the show.
Like, what would be a question that they'd ask you?
The term "a pig in the poke" refers to what? And I said, spending the night with Louis Anderson. And I said, cut!
Why would they have you on?
Reprimanded at Hollywood Square.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And then Adam and Jimmy started doing that?
Adam and Jimmy started saying Louis Anderson to everything, and they said, come on.
But why not? That's funny. Why would
I
they
thought
leave
it was funny.
It could have been the answer.
They said, if you're reaching for your niblick or your wedgie or something, or whatever it was, what activity are you involved in? I said, playing Twister with Louis Anderson. And cut!
Hey, well, you'll never be invited back.
No.
That's too bad.
No.
Probably could have sold a lot of CDs. But
what? Oh, yeah, on Hollywood Square.
Yeah, because that audience really meshes with your mind meld.
I went to a book signing with Chuck Barris last week in L.A. He was at Barnes & Noble, so I go in there. and
Because he used to be a spy.
Yeah.
Good. Way to fantasize.
So
that's real fiction.
Yeah. But he's there, and they're asking him, what's his favorite shot of all the shows he did? He said there was one episode of The Gong Show.
With Louis Anderson.
With Louis Anderson, where, for a change of pace, he was actually with a woman. So anyway, no, where he said some lady, this old 80-year-old lady, was dressed as a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, and she was going to come out and sing Hava Nagila, and she had a heart attack and died backstage.
Oh, yeah,
and fell into somebody's arms. I'm the person whose arms she fell into. I was on that show. So I raised my hand. I said, hi, I'm Robert Schimmel. And he said, oh, man, you were the guy.
Right.
And he called me up there, and he said, this is the comic that was holding her.
Did you go on?
She fell in my arms, and she lay down, and I had to go on next. And that guys were trying to start her with the defibrillator, and I heard da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So you dropped her head?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got right out.
And I lost.
And you lost. Well, you're probably
29, and I lost to this girl, this black girl that came out and sang. And
was that Roberta?
No, but I knew she was blind because she was singing "Am I Blue?" So it's.
So what happened? Who did you lose to? Do you remember the name?
No, but she never.
She never went
anywhere. And look at you.
Yeah, then I was on Star Search, and I lost to Sam Harris won that year. I lost to Jenny Jones.
Wow. Well,
you lost to Jenny Jones?
You're really bad. Wow. You don't have the kind of comedy like one-liners. That's the problem.
Well, I do, but...
Maybe you're just not funny to lose to Jenny Jones.
No, she's the real thing.
All right, hey, who's on the phone here? Did I get this guy, Greg? Let me just do this real quick, and then we got to do the news. Greg.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, bro. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to refresh your memory. We talked to this homeless dude, okay?
Okay.
This will give you an idea who we were talking to. Just listen to this, and then we'll see if you can't win this prize.
What do you do, sir?
I sing.
And where do you live?
In the streets.
All right. Ready?
Let me tell you where my guitar is.
Where's your guitar?
Left it at the office.
What sports final game is called the Super Bowl?
Oh, man, I don't know that one. Wait, the Super Bowl.
What sport is that?
Basketball. No, football.
Oh, he did pull it out.
Yeah, now, do you know the guy knows what a guitar is? And he figured out what the Super Bowl was.
He just named every sport.
By the way, you know, this is just a bit of trivia. The word Super Bowl is copyrighted.
Is it?
So that's why on a lot of TV commercials and radio commercials, when they're giving away tickets to the Super Bowl, they can't say Super Bowl. They say, we're giving away tickets to the big game.
Yeah,
Really?
I have noticed that people will say the big game, but I don't know why.
That's why. They don't let you use Super Bowl, but like World Series, I think you can use.
Yeah, I heard that Dick Clark owns the word bloopers.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
And what about the dude who does the ring announcing? He owns Let's Get Ready to Rumble. He'll sue you if you use it.
Really?
Yeah. And who owns Three-Peat?
Pat Riley.
Yeah. Pat Riley, the coach, owns Three-Peat. Wow. If you use it, he'll sue your ass.
Well, they can get in line.
Yeah. You know what I own? F-U.
Yeah.
Not the full word, just F-U. Yeah. I own. If you ever say that, I will
gotta
sue
pay
you.
you.
You got to pay me to send me a check.
I think I owe you some money.
You know, I want to use that. So.
I bought the term fart box, and it never went anywhere, so I gave up. I gave it up.
You don't even use it.
No, I let the copyright expire. That's the problem. I copyright a lot of terms that just don't go anywhere.
Never go anywhere. Oh, well.
Yeah. But FU is pretty popular.
I hear a lot of people using that. You should be rich.
Every day, yeah.
So if you're using that, please send me some money. All right. Now, I'm going to play we've used this guy before, but we haven't gotten to these particular tracks.
Okay.
These particular answers.
He was full of answers, huh?
We're going to do 3 out of 5, sir, okay?
Okay.
You get 3 out of 5 right, you're going to the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
With Baba Booey.
And then you get to meet with Jimmy afterwards, with Baba Booey. And that's premiering this Sunday after the Super Bowl on ABC. All right, here we go. Here's your first question.
Who discovered America?
Who discovered America?
Now, does he know that?
I'm not sure Bob Schimmel knows that. Now, I mean, I know you could say Leif Erikson or something, but if this guy gets either, Christopher Columbus or Leif Erikson, hell...
I know he's not going to say Leif Erikson.
I'll tell you what, if he says Larry King, I'll give it to you.
What about Amerigo Vespucci?
If he says Amerigo Vespucci or Christopher Columbus, Larry King or
Leif
Erikson, I'll give it to you. But what do you think?
I don't think you got it.
Let's find out.
Who discovered America?
What's going on here?
Who discovered America?
Very funny. Now play the answer.
Boys, we got a problem.
Houston. We only have questions. No?
I cannot win. Somebody keeps changing the CD player around.
This is a real state-of-the-art place.
Who discovered America?
Come here, Scott. What do you do? What do you do to me? I know what you do. There's a setting. Help me. Right here, CD1.
It's on repeat.
It's on repeat.
It's on 3-peat.
Don't say 3-peat.
Yeah.
Scott smells like so many cigarettes.
I thought he was quitting.
Soon.
Right after they close.
All right, here we go.
Coffin.
Who discovered America?
All right, here we go. The answer is...
President Eisenhower. No, Lincoln.
Christopher Eisenhower Lincoln. I thought he was going to get it when he said Christopher, but it was Christopher Eisenhower Lincoln.
He never said anything about Christopher.
He said president.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was president.
Well, I got to hear that again.
President Eisenhower. No, Lincoln.
See?
Sir, you got one right.
All right.
Let's go to question number 2. It's a great game.
Who is the current mayor of New York City?
All right. Does he know who the mayor is today?
No.
Bob, do you know the name of the mayor of New York City? I don't think he does.
I think we've stumped him, too.
I'm looking at the 10 vibrators, what T-shirt.
You're looking at the wheel. Are you embarrassed that you don't know the name of the mayor of New York? I don't think he knows. I know you live in L.A., but...
I know Nelson Rockefeller was the governor once.
Do you actually know the name of the mayor? I don't mean to embarrass you, but do you know?
I'm not embarrassed, no.
Okay.
Can I get a bonus?
I'm in my own world. I had cancer. I don't need to know who.
Well, I don't even know who the mayor of L.A. is.
He didn't call me when I was in the hospital.
Right, here we go. Do you know, sir, if this guy knows it or not?
I don't think he does.
All right, let's find out. Well, he was wrong.
You administration's behind.
His name is Mayor Bloomberg. Bloomberg.
So you got right.
He's a multi-billionaire.
This interview's from 1977, so maybe that guy's right.
Yeah.
Would you stop referring to the mayor as a billionaire mayor? He doesn't like that.
But he is. He's a billionaire. I mean, I'm telling Bob, actually.
All right.
And he ran for mayor because he needed that.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have enough in his war chest.
He says, what difference does it make that I'm a billionaire?
It's almost disturbing that a billionaire would run for mayor of New York. But good, he's fine with me. I don't care.
You know what? He's doing a darn good job with this whole school thing. I have to say, I'm usually hard on him, but I might have to change my mind.
He's doing good. All right. You got one more right. You got 3 left. Then and you win the trip. Here we go.
What does the IRS stand for?
Well, he know what the IRS stands for.
Well, if he's homeless, I would seriously doubt it, so no.
Bob, you know what IRS stands for.
Yeah.
You do know that.
Do you know?
Yes.
Do you want to say it?
Unless, of course, they're the ones that put him on the street.
Internal Revenue Service.
All right. I just want to show people you're smart.
Yeah, no, I am.
There was a question.
How to make the homeless...
On this show, anything can go. Who knows?
All right, sir, you say he doesn't know it. Robin, what do you say?
He might know this.
I say he doesn't.
This guy hasn't known anything. He's got to know something.
Yeah, he knew Eisenhower, but that wasn't the question.
You want to give me odds? Make it in.
No odds.
I think out of nowhere he might know this.
I think he might pull this one out.
All right, let's see.
Irish Republican Army.
Well,
wow! Where'd that come from?
sir, you win.
Excellent.
Well, you got the I, sort of, and the R.
Yeah, but who would have ever dreamed he'd say Irish Republican Army?
What's your name?
Name's Greg.
Greg, you won a trip for 2 to L.A.
Excellent.
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Thank you very much.
ABC presents Jimmy Kimmel Live. It's not your parents' late-night talk show. That's to indicate that it's young and hip, and anything can happen.
That's right. You can be different from your parents by watching this.
Premiere this Sunday. Yeah, right. You don't want to watch the same show as your parents. Premiering this Sunday after the Super Bowl on ABC.
I thought it meant that guy's parents had their own talk show.
Right.
It's not your parents' talk show.
Yeah, it's Jimmy's. Unless Jimmy's your father.
Yeah, which could very well be.
Well, it is that kid's parents' talk show.
Why don't they have Jimmy's kid on the commercial and go, this is my parents' talk show.
That's what I'm saying. His kids, it's his parents.
All right, dude, hold on.
Does this guy, what did the guy know then if he didn't know any of the first 3 questions?
He knows it's cold out.
It's cold out.
Spell truth. Yeah, I bet you could do that.
All right, he's going to spell truth?
Maybe not. T-O-O-T-H.
Yeah.
Truth.
The guy sounded like Louis Armstrong.
Do you think he knows how to do this?
No.
I think he can do it.
I can't. Truth? No.
I say he can.
He
$20.
can't.
All right.
You're on with Artie?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I don't trust this guy.
I say he can spell truth.
I say no, $20. I got it.
Want to take 20, Robin?
All right, I'll throw in.
I don't think Schimmel has $20.
Sure I do. That's about all I got left.
If you win, do you have to give your wife 10?
Yeah, are you gambling with her money?
No.
You want to gamble?
No.
I forget. I don't want to take money from you. All right, here we go. I say he can do it.
All right.
T-R-U-T-H.
There you go.
That wasn't right.
That sounded like a G.
Not right.
Oh, he spelled it. Wait, let's go back to the
Sounded
tape.
like T-U-R-G.
You guys don't want to pay me my 20? Come on. You know he spelled it.
Let's
Listen.
hear it again.
T-R-U-T-H.
All right, I was a T.
The what?
He said
Yeah, he said T.
That
Come on.
was a T. I thought it was a T at first.
I can't believe I won money.
Wow.
Can you believe he spelled that really fast?
Yeah.
You didn't want to believe he could do it. Robin, you get to meet Baba Booey and Jimmy Kimmel.
Thank you. That's exciting.
All right, here we go. You think Jimmy's going to be in the mood to meet someone after his first show?
Not if it doesn't go well. It's live.
Oh, it'll go well.
But it's live.
But there's going to be so
Anything
many
can happen.
people there that that's the last thing he needs. Hi, I won this chance to meet you on the Howard Stern Show.
I'd be embarrassed to win this.
Quite frankly, I don't think he's going to be rested. They've got him doing so much promotion. He's going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
Robin, we're projecting. We'd be exhausted.
That's true.
What does NBC stand for?
No way.
All right, if he pulls this one out, I'll give you $50.
Yeah, I say he can't do it.
I don't think
Anybody say he can do it? No.
I say no way.
No.
Music. What else?
Music.
All right.
Want one more shot?
Okay, go ahead. I got to get my 20 back.
What religion is a rabbi?
Oh,
Everybody hates
he
Jews.
knows this.
I say he knows it, too. I think people know about the Jews.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That's probably
They
why
don't
he's in
know
the street.
anything else, but they know about the Jews.
Artie, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think he knows it, no.
Really?
20?
20?
I'll go another 20 with you.
Me too?
Yeah, what the hell?
All right.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I thought Artie wasn't gambling until the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Don't say Super Bowl.
Yeah,
It's a big game.
This is $20, not gambling. It's just having fun.
Yeah, that's how all those meetings usually start. It's not really gambling. It's $20.
It's just a glass of wine.
With their money.
I'm not drinking. It's a glass of wine.
Yeah, it's only a beer.
Yeah, as soon as I feel a buzz, I stop.
I only have like 2 glasses of wine with dinner, and it's not drinking.
Really, no. It's just little stuff around here in college basketball.
Yeah. Here we go. What's the question?
I don't even remember.
Rab, I don't think... wait a minute. I don't think he knows?
Right.
Yes, you don't think you know.
Okay, I don't think he knows.
Here we go.
Irish.
Oh! Now I owe you 20 and Artie 20.
How about it, Robin?
Wow.
Artie, you're even with me.
I'll be in the gutter in Atlantic City in 4 hours. Starting my roll.
Because there's a lot of Irish Jews around.
What is it,
Potato
Desta?
pancakes came from.
Hello?
Yeah. You're on the air.
Hi there. I just wanted to tell Robert Schimmel that my brother recently passed away of cancer, and as he was dying, we would watch his video. It's comedy stand-up, and my brother would be laughing so much. And it really made his last days so much more happy and peaceful. So I wanted to say thank you.
How do you know the tape didn't kill him?
Oh, my God.
But what are you saying? Since you had cancer, you can only listen to a comedian with cancer?
Yeah, a lot of people with cancer only listen to Bob Schimmel.
Wait a minute, but there isn't any tapes that...
It was already my favorite tape, and so I brought it to the hospital for him.
Thank you very much.
I think you're great.
There is no tape that has me having cancer on it, so he would only know that probably from here.
Right. Buy the new CD.
Thank you very, very much.
The new CD deals with cancer. You can throw it in his grave.
There you go.
And by the way, can I add one more thing?
Yes.
Artie, don't quit therapy.
Right.
There you go. I agree. What do I know? Thank you. And by the way, sorry to hear about your brother.
Me too.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that was a real up note.
Mariah Carey is so out of it. You know, she always wants to look sexy.
Yeah.
So yesterday, she's shopping in Manhattan. There's a picture in the paper of her shopping in Manhattan. It's about 7 degrees here. With the wind chill, they say it's like minus 36.
Right.
She's wearing a mini skirt and like a short sleeve shirt.
A jean jacket.
Because she wants to look hot.
Wow.
Isn't that sad?
That is sad.
Yeah. I feel bad for her.
And she still didn't look hot, is the problem.
Right. She could have covered up.
What is it, Big Black? Big Black? What a name. Big Black.
And you got to scream it out.
Yeah.
Well, he's at the homeless shelter, isn't he? He might have got cut off.
Who owes me money? You do, Robin?
I owe you money, and I owe Artie money. I guess I got to go pay up.
Yeah. You want one last shot?
All right, one more.
How many eggs are in a dozen?
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
He's supposed to know that.
I say he knows it. Boy, he doesn't know anything.
He's got it.
I say he knows it.
What do you say, Artie?
Well, I want to get some action going, so he don't know it.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, I'm not gambling. Yeah, you say he does, well, then I say he doesn't.
Do me a favor, don't bet me.
I'm not.
I'm not betting him either.
What are you talking about? Well, me and you were even, so...
Here we go. Here's the answer.
12.
See, he knew it.
Yeah.
He would have lost.
I would have been even with you, Artie.
That's
now
right.
you still get 20.
Yeah, come on. Those guys buy 12 packs. You think they don't know what it does?
I got to take a break.
Is it a baker? Isn't it AIDS Baker's dozen by definition?
Bob Schimmel here. Don't forget about his brand new CD. And you can get it at robertschimmel.com. And don't forget about his concert dates. Tomorrow night and Saturday night. 212-307-7171 or go to comedygarden.com. All right, we'll be back with the news right after this.
Here's anchor woman Jessica Savage demonstrating patience and understanding with her television crew.
We go through this every week, and this is the last week I'm going to go through this. I mean, if somebody's assigned on this show as a stage manager, then somebody can be here. Every week it's the same story. I don't mind once or twice, but it's enough. I mean, they say, I got to have a countdown. It's 42 seconds. Can I have a rehearsal? I don't know what else to do here. I mean, I'll rehearse, and can somebody tell me how close it came to 42 seconds? It was in the ballpark. 3, 2, 1. Good evening. The UN Security Council is meeting tonight on the Iranian situation, a session boycotted by Iran. No resolution is expected tonight. The council will meet again tomorrow. I'm Jessica Savage in New York. More news later on this NBC station. What? That's not acceptable. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to be looking over here. No, I'm not. What am I going to do? It's going to tell me when I notice something else comes up, I'll notice I'm off the air, whether I finished or not. I'm sorry. Let's get a stage manager in here. I don't care where you find one. Get one out of another studio. I'm not going to wait until this is prime time television here, folks.
The Howard Stern Show. You're listening to a man who's skinnier than an AIDS patient.
I'm back. Bob Schimmel with us. Bob was just telling me something real funny. You went to a Knick game. When was it, last night? Last night you went to the Knick game.
Last night, this guy went to take a shot and puked all over the place.
Who was the dude, do you know?
No, I think his last name was White. Yeah.
On the Knicks, or was he in the other team?
You know what? Once I saw the vomit, I really wasn't watching to see what color jersey the guy was wearing. But it was like right in front of Spike Lee and Richard Lewis. And they showed a close-up of them on TV. Yeah. And they were like gagging and holding, their coats over their faces.
So the game stops.
The game stops for 9 minutes. They have to decide who's going to clean the vomit up from the floor. And these guys
that's a weird dynamic, because really the guy who should clean it up is the guy who vomited, but he's like a big superstar millionaire NBA dude. And
did he just walk away after vomiting?
Yeah. They threw a towel over his head and they took him out of there. And then these guys came out with mops. But the mops weren't mopping it up, so all they were doing was just, spreading it all over, and people were, groaning.
God.
It was really great.
So how do they finally get it up?
They had, these squeegee things and towels and everything, and then, and it's great. There's guys walking by going, hot dogs, popcorn.
Oh. The guy's name was Rodney White, and he's from the Nuggets.
The Nuggets, okay, good. Well, he left a lot of nuggets right there on the court.
That's not funny.
Oh, my God.
That'd be a good way to make Alan Houston earn his $70 million. Clean up the vomit.
It was like the airplane movies. It'd be like the whole crowd would start vomiting.
Yeah. It looked like about like a half a bucket full of puke. I mean, there was because I could see it from the other side.
Shouldn't they rub his nose in it, so he learns not to do that?
So he never does it there again.
Oh, that's too much.
Right in the court.
And here's the Knick City Dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sliding around there.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
Well, they get $50 a game, so, they got to just go out there and entertain.
Yeah, they really do, too. They come out like it's a good thing.
They're all tiny chicks, though.
Yeah.
And a couple of weird guys. Hey, anyway, Bob Schimmel's here, robertschimmel.com. Sorry. And don't forget, tomorrow night and Saturday at the Comedy Garden in Manhattan, 212-307-7171.
Your voice.
Yeah, it's starting to go. It's 4 hours. It's enough.
I know. You sound so deep.
Yeah, I know. I'll be better by Monday.
Well, I should hope.
How's your daughter who wants to bang me?
She's doing great.
Is she still with that guy?
No.
She's single again.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an odd thing to say to a guy, how's your daughter who wants to bang me?
Bob knows.
This is no lie. Yesterday I was out in the street. Somebody was interviewing me for some cable thing yesterday, and some guy pulls up at a red light, rolls down the window, and goes, "Hey, Schimmel, any tips on how to bang your daughter?"
Oh, no.
I said, what?
That's just rude.
Yeah, any tips?
Yeah, here's what she'll fall for every time.
Like you would know.
Yeah, like, don't ask Dad.
Right.
So, what's in the news, Robin?
Well, if you're going to be, I'm not talking over this.
And nobody expects you to.
I just can't.
All right, go ahead, Robin.
Thank you. If you're going to have your funeral in Newark, don't expect to be eulogized by family and friends. The Archdiocese over there has decided no more family or friend eulogies during your funeral service.
Why? That's the most personal, touching part.
I know, but they want to take all the feeling.
And they would know about the touching part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he announced. He just sent out an edict to all of the priests that they are no longer to have the families or the friends get up and eulogize the dead person.
So the one good thing left in the church, they're going to do away with.
That's right. The reason, unless you have them write it out and help them make it clear and brief, what normally happens is that they break down in front of everybody.
And that's beautiful, I think. That's a testament. I hope somebody breaks down at my funeral.
Yeah, wow.
Your funeral over there.
I mean, that's just outrageous.
Written out and to the point.
By the way, if anybody does work for the Archdiocese or anybody in the Catholic Church, be sure to tune into E! Tonight, Anal Ring Toss Week continues. Tune in tonight for the first celebrity anal ring toss. Steve Guttenberg, the actor, comes in and plays anal ring toss.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's
very serious about it, too.
It is such a great episode tonight, and please spread the word that it is Anal Ring Toss Week on E.
I'll take all challenges.
Sorry, we can't erect the poll here for Bob.
Yeah.
They did a survey to ask people what they thought was the best invention, the one they couldn't live without, and they were given 5 choices: the toothbrush, the automobile, the personal computer, cell phones, or the microwave.
And you forgot one, the pocket rocket.
No.
It's a great vibrator.
The 5. Yeah, and what couldn't people live without?
What are the 5 again? Quickly, Robin.
Toothbrush, automobile, personal computer, cell phone, or microwave.
Toothbrush.
Cell phone.
That's what most people said. 42% said the toothbrush.
Yeah, gotta be.
The best one's not even on the list.
42%, so that's not even the majority.
That's not the it's
yeah, but
more
that's
than
the
anybody
highest.
else.
Yeah, because there was 5.
The best one is easily air conditioning is the best invention ever.
You think? I don't care about air conditioning. I care about a toothbrush, though.
I don't know.
Right. You
What
gonna
about
give up
Rohypnol?
your toothbrush for an air conditioner?
I'll duel my finger.
Yeah, what about what about Rohypnol, you think?
That's a great invention. Are you kidding? I had a weird dream last night that I did with you and your friends. Wow, I had the same dream.
In other survey results, they asked boys what they'd like to be when they're older. What did most boys say?
In your pants.
Aside from this is professionally, what would they like to be? To get in my pants.
I would say, as a young man grow up, a rock star.
Nope. Boys now want to be professional athletes.
Yeah. Really?
That's the number one thing. After that,
I'm into fantasizing, but that's way stretching it for me.
See, I'd say most adult men want to be professional athletes. I know I do.
Everybody does. Becoming a famous inventor was number 2 for boys.
Yeah, chicks love that.
And the 3rd most popular thing was to become a famous actor.
Yeah.
For girls, what was it?
To be Mrs. Mel Karmazin.
For girls, it was to have sex with a famous athlete.
For girls, it was becoming a famous actress. That was number 1.
Yeah. Or a singer.
Followed by a famous musician.
Right.
Followed by a famous athlete.
Right.
They just want to be famous.
Nothing about Mrs. Mel Karmazin.
No.
No one's in reality.
You know how great it would be to be Mrs. Mel Karmazin? You can ask Terry. She knows.
I think it would be one of the most wonderful things that could ever happen to you.
You got the house in Florida. You got the house here. You got everything. Everything at your feet. Got the jet. Crying out loud. You women don't know what you're doing.
That's sweet.
That's right. Famous.
Right.
If you can get Mel, do it.
If I was a woman, I'd be... All right, first I'd like to be Mrs. Mel Karmazin. If not that, Mrs. Sumner Redstone. And then there's a whole laundry list. Mrs. Bill Gates. Yeah, right.
I told you the other day that Al Sharpton announced that he wanted to run for the Democratic nomination for president, and yesterday his office is burned down.
And then he realized he was too fat to run for anything. Oh, my God.
But yesterday his offices did burn down. His headquarters caught fire, and they do think now. At first they said, these are the flames were very high, and it was really hot. They said that usually is indicative of arson. But now they're saying it might have been faulty wiring.
Or hair gel explosion. That's right. I'd vote for Gary the retard before I'd vote for Al Sharpton as president. Honestly. Right, Gary. Oh, my God.
Now, here's an idea. A group of Long Island Indians are considering opening a Hamptons casino on tribal land.
Where is the tribal land?
It's the Shinnecock Indian Nation. Don't you know where that is?
Shinnecock?
Hampton Bays.
That's in Crotchville. Hampton Bays. Where's Hampton Bays?
That's the first thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you get to on that road.
It is, right? Absolutely. On 27.
Yeah, usually you just drive by it. You don't even stop off.
Boy, talk about ruining the Hamptons.
Mm-hmm.
Really. How'd you like to go to Shinnecock for the weekend?
Howard, you know why the Hamptons are going to be ruined? Because I'm going to be out there if they put a casino.
No, but that's exactly what I'm talking about.
What you're trying to get away from.
Your worst nightmare.
Hey, I'm here!
Indian casinos are so weird.
You think those potato farmers out there are pissed that people come from New York City?
Forget it if there's a casino there.
We bring bad white men to Hamptons. We build casino.
The Shinnecocks have over 500 members.
A lot of Shinnecocks.
That's right.
Considered a sovereign tribe by the state of New York. but they are not recognized by the federal government.
Not with that name. And now we'd like you to meet the head cock over here for the Shinnecocks.
So I don't know if they're going to be able to do that, but that would put that's like putting a dam right in the middle of traffic on Long Island.
We go to Hamptons, build big casino, invite Dennis Rodman to appear. All white people will come.
Other things to ruin life in New York. They think that the mayor's proposal to put tolls on the bridges that are now free.
No tolls. Build casino in Hamptons.
May be enacted.
I'll invite Mini-Me, and people will come. And Robert Goulet.
Oh, dear.
Put casinos on bridge. You make plenty money. Plenty wampum.
Want to pay the toll or double down?
They're going to do away with the tolls, you say, Robin?
No, they're going to enact tolls where there are none right now.
Oh, there's a good idea.
Yes, I know.
Me bring Louis Anderson to Hampton.
Oh, God.
Me have Louis Anderson appear at Hampton Bays Casino.
So there are a couple of bad ideas on the table right now.
You ever been to an Indian casino?
Me been to Indian casino.
It's so different than Vegas. I mean, the pit boss is there. They just don't look the same. You go to Vegas, it's like Goodfellas. You go to the Indian casino, and it's like Sitting Bull. You go, okay, what's the problem? I want to up my limit. They all have that.
Yes, but no Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah. And now I'd like to make my land disappear. It's Indian casinos. They have them all over Arizona.
Me keep the squaws away from Bob Schimmel, but not Siegfried Roy.
Yeah.
A judge yesterday came to his senses and threw out that lawsuit against McDonald's.
Yes.
For making these a 19-year-old and a 14-year-old overweight.
These kids were going to sue McDonald's.
Yeah,
they got lawyers.
They made them, yeah.
But the judge threw out the lawsuit, thank God. But then he said, if you were to file a lawsuit and inform us as to why these foods have dangerous levels of, fat and stuff like that cause carcinogens, then I think you might have a lawsuit. So essentially spelling out
how
to do it.
They said they will refile.
Yes. Isn't that nice?
Oh, really?
Yes,
so
sure.
They're
going to try it again.
So now people who make fast food can be put out of business. Perfect. Because, soon there'll be no tobacco industry. Soon there'll be no alcohol industry.
You mean there's fat in that hamburger?
Yeah, no one knew.
McDonald's is doing a great thing, though. It's the Big Mac's birthday, so you buy one, you get another one for a penny.
I love that.
Yeah, the Big Mac is 35. We're the same age.
No, I'm filing a lawsuit. Not against the Big Mac, against you.
I feel a kinship with the Big Mac.
And we mentioned this before. R. Kelly has been arrested again.
Artie shares a birthday with the Big Mac.
Yes.
R. Kelly's in a deep load of doo-doo.
Yeah.
This time again for kitty sex. He was busted in Florida on charges of possessing photos that apparently depict an illegal sex romp between him and an underage girl.
What's going on? You got Pete Townsend up on charge. You got Pee Wee they're looking at. You got the principal from Ferris Bueller. You got Gary Glitter. You got all these guys. R. Kelly.
But they never got Elvis. What is the deal?
Oh, Shimon, I got the daddy to sign a permission slip.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Elvis never had sex with her.
Principal from Ferris Bueller. Wow, what a calling card in life. That's the only thing he's ever done. You don't even have a name attached to him.
Yeah, he's the principal from Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
You know him. He's the principal.
Well, he made a statement. He said, look, a lot of these kids are hot. We need uglier kids. I don't know him, and I don't know what his story is. So he's innocent until proven guilty, right, Bob?
Yeah.
Well, they found a dozen digital images last June in his home where he was staying after he had been arrested on charges up in Chicago for the same thing. He's supposed to have had sex with a 14-year-old girl.
See, like when O.J. killed, and even Robert Blake now they're saying might have killed his wife, I thought for a while the big crime would be killing with celebrities.
Yeah.
It seemed to be going somewhere. But that seems to be like minor celebrities. This kiddie porn attracts some of the A-listers. Pete Townsend.
You know, it's funny because they keep saying, every time they announce this, they say Grammy winner, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Grammys are
Grammy winner.
Oh, my God.
It's better than Ferris Bueller Dad.
Yeah. The principal from Ferris Bueller.
Today, the principal from Ferris Bueller, whose name no one knows, was...
Does anybody know his name?
I think it's Jeffrey Jones, actually.
All kind of songs here.
From the makers of The Bachelor comes a romantic new reality show that sizzles like a Boy Scout campfire. 25 single young boys and one aging rock star spend 8 weeks together in a basement. Follow his quest to find love only a priest would approve of. Pete Townsend is the molester.
At first I thought he was fun, but now he's just creepy.
Love has never been so wrong.
Hey, Pete's innocent until proven guilty. Said he was doing research for his book.
Yeah.
Having trouble believing that.
According to the press, that the United States, the president anyway, has already decided when we're going to attack Iraq. They say that it's going to be a 3-phase mid-February invasion. That it's a foregone conclusion. So I don't know why we're waiting for these inspectors.
I was going to play that new R. Kelly song. Every time I go for it, it's never here.
Why is it you can't keep that on?
I don't know. I've tried 20 times today.
Which one's that? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-Ow.
No.
Ow. Yeah. Ow, that doesn't go in there.
Are you still looking?
Yeah, where does that keep going? R. Kelly. Oh, well. Booty. How would I know Booty is the R. Kelly song?
R. Kelly, Booty.
Yeah. All right, forget it. I don't care.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I don't care.
No.
Somebody's probably listening to it in the men's room.
We'll find it an hour from now.
The guy who supposedly gave the drugs to Winona Ryder, he's now talking about her and the other celebrities who hounded him for prescription drugs. His name is Jules Lussman.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
It says Booty, ACN. How would I know that is the R. Kelly song? You didn't label it. Oh.
Well, don't clear it up for him.
Sure. Girl, you look real immature. What do I like best? 14-year-old booty. I just can't resist. Junior high booty. The little princesses underage. Tell me, what do I like best? 14-year-old booty. I saw you on your bike. R. Kelly knew what he liked. While you watch Nickelodeon, I'll be grabbing both your buns. Chill, babe. Tiny night, but you won't sleep. You'll be looking oh so sweet, like an open Barbie sheets. You're so young, but I don't care. Like you looked at girls with pubic hair. We're gonna do it right in front of your teddy bear.
Beautiful. Man. It's worth waiting for.
Yeah, those are the guys that do the worst in jail, too.
That's true.
Because they give real criminals a bad name.
That's right.
Robin, you were saying, yeah.
Jules Lussman is the doctor who was booted out of his practice because of prescriptions to Winona Ryder.
Yeah, hounded. Isn't he a doctor?
What?
How do you hound a doctor into giving a prescription that you don't really need?
Come on.
What kind of doctor is that?
Well, that's what
Come on, more OxyContin. What are you talking about?
He says it's Ryder who brought his career to a crashing halt. He claims that she and Courtney Love wrote bad checks even to pay for the drugs. After they hounded him, they didn't even pay him.
Boy, these chicks are real bad. I mean, they're all rich and they write bad checks.
He was fined $70,000 and had his license revoked. He claims that Winona had become very intrusive into his practice. She would constantly leave messages. She hounded him day and night. Others with unflattering mentions in his account include Adam Sandler.
Why?
Ozzy Osbourne, doesn't say, but he mentions them unkindly. Janet Jackson's ex and Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam.
Well, he's got to clarify that.
Well, I guess he might be, looking for a book deal.
No, I'll give it to him.
So he's naming names.
Yeah, Janet Jackson's ex, not the guy's name.
We got to take a break.
He's like the principal of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back. Bob Schimmel is here. Don't forget to see Bob this weekend, Friday and Saturday night. He is funny. 212-307-7171 or go to comedygarden.com. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Tom Arnold. You know me from sitcoms and movies, and when I was married to you-know-who. The marriage isn't this... Hi, I'm Tom Arnold. Hello there. Hello there. I'm Tom Arnold. You know me from television and movies and from when I was married to somebody very special. The marriages and the sitcoms come and go, but I'm still here. And I owe that all to the great Howard Stern on the Stolen Vehicle Police Recovery Network. He's the man that's made me what I am today. Full of Howard Stern.
What is this?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. Well, we're all pulling for Jimmy Kimmel. I got word from ABC, the advertising agency.
It doesn't sound like we're pulling for him. Of course we are.
They said it sounds like we're very negative about his new show. I don't know how they came to that impression.
We love Jimmy.
Yeah.
We love the idea that he's going to be on late at night.
He's a friend of ours.
Yeah, I did Crank Yankers with him up in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah?
And I didn't want to do it. And he said, come on, you got to do this thing. And I get up there, and it's amazing. You can't make phony phone calls from L.A. It's against the law. It's right. Record people. But
Really,
you can do it
leave the state.
Yeah,
you got to
can't
go to another state.
Or you have to tell them up front, this is a phony phone call, and then that doesn't work.
That works.
Yeah.
Here's you go like this. This is a phony phone call. And you go, what? Okay, let's go.
So I called an animal hospital, and I told them that my dog ate some of my Viagra, and that it was humping everything in the house, and that we didn't know what to do. My wife said, maybe if we find a way to relieve him, he'll stop humping everything. And the guy goes, well, you could do that. So I said, do what? And he goes, you get some lotion and take care of the dog. And I said, get out of here. And the guy said, I'm serious. He said, it's not a weird thing. He said, it's your dog, and he's your best friend. And,
it's not a weird thing?
And I said, yeah, that's going to mean a lot to the judge. Your Honor, you see, I was masturbating my dog because he ate my heart-on pills. So then I call another animal hospital. Now I get a female vet.
Yeah.
So I tell her the same story, and I said, my wife said if we find a way to relieve him. And she said, well, you could do that. So I said, well, do I get some lotion? And she said, oh, my God, no. You don't do anything to the dog. You get like a pillow, and you let him hump that. I said, boy, am I glad I called for a second opinion. So
that's funny.
Then they had me call a phone sex place, but you have to give them a credit card. So I said, hi, my name's Robert. And she goes, well, first I'm going to need a credit card. So I give her the credit card number. And she said, and the name as it reads on the card. So I said, Jimmy Kimmel. So she said, you just said your name was Robert. And I said, look, it's really Jimmy, but, I'm a celebrity, and I want my wife to find out I'm calling the phone sex thing. She goes, oh, I know who you are. And it's like, oh, my God.
Oh, that's funny.
So she goes, what do you want me to do? I said, I want you to make animal noises while I, take care of myself. And she said, are you kidding? And I said, what, you're going to judge me?
I love that. Yeah, don't judge me, honey. Look what you do for a living.
So then she said, what kind of animal? I said, a duck. And she starts going, quack, 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 quack. She goes, you doing it? And I said, yeah. She goes, because Donald's doing it from me in the back door. You like that? And I said, no, why am I paying for Donald to get it?
Yeah,
she said, this isn't a real call. She knew right away. Then I called some place and said that I was with...
Hey, what's this got to do with Jimmy Kimmel's live television show?
Nothing. We're
trying to do a commercial. And you're talking about how great you are.
Yes. No, I was pulling for Jimmy.
Yeah. Jesus, Bob.
If you read his Playboy interview, you'd see he has no problem pulling himself. He doesn't need anybody.
Absolutely. He's very proud of it, evidently.
He is.
Yeah.
He teaches others, we understand.
Yeah. He's got 3 pages on it.
I think Bob Schimmel is pulling for Jimmy. I think Robin is. I know I am. Artie's not that happy about Jimmy's show, but... Hey.
That's
no,
ridiculous.
He deserves it.
Are you kidding me? I'm the happiest guy in show business.
He deserves it. He's
Artie's called a joke.
No, I know.
A sarcastic comment.
Yeah.
Well, you got Artie. You fooled him.
All right. Yes.
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Artie's happy about Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Well, not thrilled.
Believe me, he's not thrilled. All right. Jimmy Kimmel Live premiering after the Super Bowl and then in its regular time slot after Ted Koppel every night. Thank you.
Howard Stern Show.
Wonder what that means. Oh, this is nice.
Is the news over yet?
No. Thank you, Marv Albert. Bob, you ever done Crank Yankers? No, never mind.
Oh, my goodness. How
Well,
many
I've done
phony
both.
phone calls?
Separately, actually. What?
How many phony phone calls did you make?
One, and then Jimmy made me stop because I called the place and said I was calling for a credit card company that investigates fraudulent credit card use, and it was obviously this Hispanic lady. It was in Flagstaff, Arizona. And I said, well, there are certain things to look for, and the credit card is stolen or being fraudulently used. And she said, okay, like what? And I said, if the person's Hispanic. And they went nuts. And she said, oh, my God. And I said, no, it's the truth. I said, MasterCard, their real slogan is, if it's brown, turn them down. But they don't really advertise that. And she hung up on me.
Yeah.
So then Jimmy goes, call him back. So then I call up. She hangs up on me again. Then I call and ask for the manager. And the manager said, what's the problem? I said, tell your cashier to keep her anti-Semitic remarks to herself. And Jimmy had to call them up. She said, this girl's probably getting fired right now.
Oh, my God.
And she had to get the girl's job back.
You shouldn't call.
Yeah, those phony phone calls don't disrupt anybody's life. Bob Schimmel with us, robertschimmel.com. Go check out his new CD. It's actually called Unprotected. It's a DVD, I guess.
No, that's a DVD. It's my HBO special. Yeah, finally.
Robin, anything else in the news?
Yes, Christopher Reeve, according to Cindy Adams.
He's going to be on Smallville.
Supposedly dabbled in Scientology at one point, but he left after realizing he could fool his instructors by phoning up past life experiences. So he caught them.
Wow. Maybe he should be in the next episode of Columbo.
They say he was so happy he moved his pinky.
I'm sure this was before the chair.
Oh, my God.
They say in page 6 that Nicole Kidman has been seen making out at Nobu with Q-Tip.
What? Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Everybody makes out at Nobu.
With Q-Tip?
Yeah.
I know.
So anyway, they have been kicking it for about a month, according to his friend.
She was touching herself with a Q-tip, is what.
Yeah. Yo. I just heard some very funny things about Dave Chappelle's show, which is on Comedy Central now.
We love Dave.
Yeah.
And he was asked if he's worried about negative reaction to his show in the black community. A1.
Hold it a second. Problem.
Like, if this was a show, like, if people got really mad at the show, like in my worst nightmares, I picture, like, people, like, protest. If this is really our agenda, then we are finished, man. We can't just be picking on things like this, man. There's a lot of serious things that are going on. I'm just thinking it's in your priority list of what black people need to do. I don't feel like I would warrant being that high on the list, because if you really look at what I'm saying, I could justify each and everything, and before I do it, I think it out of my head. It's just...
Look at Dave rapping.
Wow.
Yeah.
You sure are funny, man.
He sure knows how to tell a story.
Yeah. Could you imagine how funny it'd be if he smoked pot?
Oh, that's funny.
Al Pacino.
We were at a club. There were like 50 dudes all smoking pot. Dave was the only black guy there. They threw him out of the club.
Oh, no.
They did. It was funny.
He's the one.
Yeah.
Al Pacino has a new movie coming out. It's called The Recruit.
Yeah.
And he explains why he wanted to do it.
All right, Al Pacino, everybody.
I thought it was a kind of it had a nice, the character.
Sounds like he has a cold, too.
That sounds
The
good.
characters made some interesting turns, and I was involved in a movie.
He's a good actor. I'm not going to goof on him.
Can't goof on him?
No.
Britney Spears
Great ass!
has written a book. It's called Stages. And here she talks about why she always has to say a prayer before each show.
It's really an edgy book, too. It's about a pedophile who gets a clown outfit and goes to kids' birthday parties.
What?
Yeah.
And makes them watch Ferris Bueller.
Right.
Oh, really? This is a Britney Spears book.
No.
Stages. Wow. Well, that must have taken a lot of thinking to come up with that title.
We have to say a prayer before each show. We have to do that.
Because people wouldn't like the show otherwise.
Yeah.
Because actually there was one night where I didn't get to say a prayer. And it was so weird because I started...
So weird, my boob popped out of my dress.
My breast burst.
my nip slipped.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, by the way, we do a prayer circle before our show.
Singing, and I walked across the stage, and I slipped and almost twisted my ankle. And I was like, okay, that's because I didn't pray. I have to...
Well, there's a childish view of the world.
Yeah, wow. So God punishes you if you don't say a prayer before you go on stage.
Yeah, we're pretty clear Santa Claus is coming down the chimney at Britney Spears' house right now. It's maybe because God punishes Britney Spears for not saying a prayer. Because that's what he's got to do all day.
One time I stepped on a crack and broke my mother's back.
Yeah. Bob's suffering a divorce and cancer, but God too busy with Britney Spears.
And all the pestilence and starvation in the world goes wanting because Britney has to be kept on her 2 feet.
This sure thing, Christopher Reed did not pray for a month before his horse accident.
Oh, my God.
That's true.
Here she talks about if she's constantly creating what she's going to do next.
I think that's a thing that all creative people have.
I do that. Unfortunately, it's always a bowel movement.
It's like you're always visualizing something or thinking about something or and I can be doing an interview and be thinking...
I would bend her over a sink and slam her.
Yes.
I think that's
what she needs.
I hear that's what she needs.
I'm just waiting for the day she forgets to pray to God, and I'll walk in.
You know what I just realized? I hadn't prayed before that whore ripped me off in Vegas.
There you go.
About 4 different things at the same time. I think creative people are people who always have something going on inside their heads. And I'm definitely one of those people.
You and Beetlejuice.
Yeah. It's called ADD.
Who, me?
Claire Danes is in the movie The Hours, and she's also going to be in Terminator 3.
I dig her.
Here she talks about if she had a lot of physical training to prepare for that movie.
Let's go, baby.
I didn't have a lot of physical training because I was hired sort of the day before I started filming, and I didn't have a chance to, buff off or anything. But thankfully, my role didn't require muscles. I had to run and scream and pant.
She's got real boobs.
That's why you like her?
Yeah.
Does she?
Yeah, I don't care about her acting.
Yeah.
American Idol seems to be the biggest thing on TV.
Yes.
Here's Simon Cowell to explain why he's the best judge.
I think I'm the only sincere judge out of the 3 of them.
True.
Because I say what I feel.
He's right.
To their faces. And if the others cared so much about
What a talent. He tells people what he feels.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
Keep struggling to come up with material, Bob. This guy's a judge.
Yeah.
He tells you whether you sing okay or not.
Yeah. Why don't you come into my office and meet the chief of the Shinnecock tribe?
The losers will start a foundation for American Idol losers. Put some money into it, they won't. Unfortunately, that is...
No, unfortunately, this guy makes more money than you'll ever see. And you got 50 times the brain.
That's the way it works.
But you didn't come up with the judging show.
You know why? Because Bob knows he doesn't know anything.
That's right.
Anything else?
Just imagine, he doesn't do anything. He sits there and watches the other people work, and then he criticizes.
It's like Fred.
It's a good gig.
It's like Fred Arardi over there. Stop telling me I said.
These are good gigs.
And Trista...
Yes, Trista.
Wren, of course, is the Bachelorette.
Yes, that's a great show.
Here she tells us what she's looking for in a husband. See, too.
I'm looking for a sense of humor, a good character, intelligence.
And a guy who will sign over the house after we're divorced.
Yeah, so far there's no money or anything. Sense of humor, that never works. They always say that. It never works.
Sense of humor. There was a guy with sense of humor. She dumped him.
Yeah, she just booted out the funny guy.
That definite physical attraction, I think that's important in a relationship. A sense of adventure, that they like to travel.
And Adam Sandler's bankroll.
Family-oriented.
How come we never hear 12 inches of man meat?
You've got to want to have kids.
Blah, 3 guys at once.
And he has no needs. He's always clean.
He'll just take care of me and be about me.
Right. Yeah, because every guy has all the time in the world to sit there and make sure Trista's a princess.
Entertain me, take me places.
Yeah, and if he grows a pimple on his ass, I'm out of there.
Here's Trista on her sexuality and not worrying about how she's being perceived.
How about this broad's never had a vaginal orgasm, she admitted to me, and I'm being serious. Yeah.
Women have just as much right as men to embrace their sexuality and to share it.
Yeah, well, why don't you embrace yours?
I think that sexuality, especially sensuality, is an important part of a relationship.
Yeah, because guys want sensuality.
And I'm not going to shy away from that just because there's cameras on. This is my life, and I'm going to be true to myself, and I think that an important part of a relationship is determining whether you're compatible behind closed doors. And so you know what? I know that some people might not like that, and that's okay. They can have their opinion, but I'm going to do what is right for me.
Uh-oh. I got a moron here.
She's so important.
And finally, Pauly Shore.
There you go.
Hey,
finally, Pauly Shore.
On an up note.
Has made a movie.
Yeah.
Wow, even better news.
Whoa! Here's the idea behind You'll Never Wise in This Town Again.
I guess you'll never wheeze again. I shouldn't even know that, but...
Wheeze? Well, how do you spell that?
W-I-E-S-E or something?
It's W-I-E-Z.
Yeah, wheeze. That's his word, wheeze.
What does that mean?
He's the waiter.
He's the wheezer.
Oh, I don't know all this stuff. You'll never wheeze in this town again then. A2.
Bob, you seem kind of jealous of Pauly Shore's career.
Absolutely not.
I am.
Just this hairline.
The movie's called You'll Never Wheeze in This Town Again, and basically the one line is I fake my death to become famous again. Because, obviously, people haven't seen me lately. People are like, well, every time I walk out on the street, where's your next movie? What's going on? What happened? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, everyone.
Who are those people?
Yeah. No, that's him talking to his agent.
So I wanted to make a joke about it instead of it being all serious and like, don't talk to me about that. And, I'm a comic,
He's a comic.
Yeah, really.
I argue that. He can be sued for fraud by saying that.
He's a comic because his mom owns the Comedy Store. That would be like your dad owning a Mitsubishi dealership and you saying you're a race car driver.
Here Pauly talks about the kind of reaction the movie's getting.
Great reviews. It's really nice.
Where was it reviewed?
Yeah. One of the Nuggets watched it last night before the game.
And the people that would never, ever even think of looking at any of my stuff are digging it, because they know it's coming from a real place.
A real place.
Bob must not play the Comedy Store.
He's never there.
Yeah, but the premise of the movie is weird because he's going to say he's dead, then he's going to become famous again. Would that make him famous again?
Yeah, if Pauly Shore died, would there be a lot of carrying on about him?
Like Jim Morrison.
I believe so, yes.
Oh, and he'd become very popular again?
Yeah. They'd erase that Strawberry Fields monument to John Lennon.
And then he'd come out in a few years, him and Bruce Lee from some jungle somewhere saying we faked our own deaths. And,
Here's the ironic part of the story. I thought Pauly Shore was dead.
No surprise to you.
He didn't even wind up in Branson. That's where Yakov is.
Well, I've seen one of those Pauly Shore movies I like. The one where he's on a farm.
He's the juror.
Yeah, the juror. No, not the juror. The one where he's on a farm.
Oh, it's the farm you like?
And he comes home with that girl.
Yeah. Now, you just like it because of the girl, not because of the movie.
Yeah,
the girl was okay.
She was cute.
Yeah. There's no girl in Biodome.
Oh. Yeah, it's him and Stephen Baldwin.
Howard, that's Son-in-Law, that movie.
Yeah,
Son-in-Law. Wow. You knew that too fast.
All right, well, that's what's happening.
Thanks. Bob Schimmel tomorrow night, Saturday, at the Comedy Garden, Manhattan. Tickets 212-307-7171.
I had a lot of fun.
Hey, me too, man.
I had a lot of fun.
I love when you come in. ComedyGarden.com, and Robert's DVD Unprotected is so good and will be available at robertschimmel.com. Check out that website. Don't forget tonight, Steve Guttenberg in the first ever celebrity anal ring toss.
I got to see that. I can't believe it.
You got to see it.
Yeah.
I even turned to him at one point and I go, God, you used to be really famous and make tons of movies. Now you're playing anal ring toss.
I know. He was just on TV in that movie. Remember when the aliens came and...
Cocoon.
Cocoon. I mean, he was in Cocoon.
3 Men and a Baby.
And now he's doing the anal ring toss. Oh, my God.
See? And you complain about anal ring toss.
That's right. No, I like it.
And Steve Guttenberg is doing it. Anyway, it's a great episode tonight, and please watch it on A. We'll be back tomorrow.